Hi, gamers! Oh my god, how's it going? Hello, I'm alive! Holy frick. Thank you guys so much for the hype train and the subs already. What is going on? Can you guys hear me? I'm not broken. I didn't break anything. Okay, we are so back. Oh my god. Okay, this room is really echoey compared to my last room. I have to tweak some things. I need to get some sound stuff. It feels weird. How you guys are doing? Don't punt me. What the hell? Yo, what the hell? Oh my god, wait. I'm not even centered. Wait. I'm like centered in the corner. There we go. I think that's better. Yeah. Hello. Hello, gamers. Holy shit. Level 4. What are you guys doing? Wait. Let me. There's a lot. Cyber, thank you for the 21. Alex, thank you for the 18-month membership on YouTube. Kai, thank you for the 21. Pat, thank you for the Prime. Fuse, thank you for the 19. Crook, thank you for the 19. JMK, thank you for the 12. Gambit, thank you for the 19. Noble, thank you for the 21. And Mon, thank you for the 21 tier 3. You guys are insane. Thank you guys so much. Holy fuck, hype train. You guys are insane. Happy 2026. I'm alive. I'm here. We are so back. Why am I getting pings on Discord? Shush. Oh, I forgot to say I'm. Wait, I gotta say I'm live on Discord. I feel like you're quieter. Maybe I'm used to me yelling. I could turn me up. I don't know. I think I messed with my settings a little bit. I don't know. And honestly, because I unplugged everything, when I moved, things could have been reset. So I'll have to like tweak it and figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to yell though, because I have neighbors now. So, we'll see. If I really need to turn myself up, let me know and I can try to adjust. Let me change my Discord status to live. Poggies. Nice. Howler, thank you for the 14. Thank you guys so much for all the subs. What the hell? You guys are insane. Thank you guys. Hello. Did you miss me? Did you miss me, Chad? Did you miss me? Say yes. You can't see I'm putting finger guns at the screen. Say yes. You better say yes or else. Sure. Oh my god, wait, dude, my chat is so delayed. Why is chat so delayed on my end? What the hell? Holy shit, dude, it just like, you guys all disappeared. No. Mods ban that. Wait, you are a mod. Never mind. Mods ban that guy. You left? Yeah, that's fair. I've been so like, why are all the mods leaving? What the hell? Oh my god. Guys, it's been crazy, alright? Like, between my internet dying... Okay, my chat, I guess, is going in weird spurts. This, like, multi-chat thing. I might have to, like, not use this widget. Dude, it's been so weird. Since, like, October, my internet was, like... It would cut out. So, it was so irregular since, like, October. It feels so weird. And then the holidays and then moving. Dude, there's so much has happened. But I moved, guys. Okay, my finals are done. Holidays are done. I'm getting back into my routine with the new semester. I moved. I have a new place and I have internet. I have good fucking internet, guys. Oh my god. I have fiber. Freaking fiber internet now. It's insane. So we shouldn't have connectivity issues. We should be like super zoomy fast. It should be good. I'm very excited. I missed you guys. I don't have like a schedule this week because I am still trying to figure out this week was really busy. Yesterday I brought my cat over, so now Milo's here. It's officially home because my cat's here. Now he's trying to get into the window. What the fuck? Milo. Okay, now he's gonna go sleep in his cat tree. I got the cat over here now. And I'm getting into the routine with my classes. So next week should have an actual schedule. I think. I am going bouldering more often, so I have to try to figure out how to like balance all my stuff. But once I figure out how to balance things, I'll like figure it out over the weekend. Like I said, it'll be similar to last semester where schedule will probably change week to week. Just depending on assignments, depending on other, outside life things. But I'm gonna try to stream twice a week. Every week now. We should be able to be consistent. Obviously during like major assignments or midterm season, you know, I might have to stream like once a week or whatever because school is my priority, but we can be regular now. I can post schedules again. I can like actually have reliable connection. Holy shit, it's insane. I'm excited. I did post my internet speed. I'm like 90% sure I posted on Twitter, didn't I? I think I did. I literally did. I think I did. It was like, I mean, it showed a gigabyte, but I have like 3 gigs technically. If I have Verizon, I do not. I think that's an American thing. That's an America thing. I don't even actually know what the fuck my phone's with. Hype train complete level 4. Thank you guys so much. We were so close to 69%. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. I really appreciate it. What a way to come back. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it. I did, yeah, I did. I forget about tomorrow. No, I didn't forget about you guys, and it's been like months of me being inconsistent. But 2026, surely our year. I kind of was gonna hit the ground running, and then life decided to like trip me and like break. I hit the ground running in 2026. Then last week, life low-key kind of shot me in the fucking femur, and I like tripped and died and like fell on my face a little bit. So the past few days have been kind of rough. However, I'm not gonna let that stop me. We keep trucking on, limping on, bleeding out through my leg, but we'll be fine. We will be fine. No, I'm very excited to go back into streaming, get back in a routine, and just kind of feel normal. Took an arrow to the knee, yeah, I did. And not in the metaphorical marriage way. I'm looking forward to like feeling more normal and getting back in the routine of things. So hopefully things all go well. I have big things planned for this year. Later this year, we got our 2.0 and stuff that's on the way. At some point this year, that'll happen. I'm very excited. Achilles, yeah, I guess we're going thematically. I took an arrow to the Achilles tendon. Forever alone. I can never forget about you guys. You guys, I need to like give you my little breadcrumbs every like 5 days or something, so you guys don't starve to death in the mod barn. But yeah, so far, so we're gonna do good. We're gonna do great. I'm very excited to be back. So you can be carried? No, I will beat you up. I'm too big and strong, guys. Actually, okay, I've been going bouldering again, and I'm trying to go like twice a week now. Guys, I swear to God, I have never had this much arm muscle in my fucking life. Low key, I feel jacked. I'm not actually jacked because I'm still only like 5'1" and like 94 pounds. That doesn't mean I'm small or puntable. All right. Before you guys say that. I'm so used to being like very like scrawny, so like now I actually have muscle definition on my arms, and it's kind of insane. Like it's kind of crazy. I would literally turn on my camera and show you guys if I could, but like I don't want to because I look like shit right now. Good defense. Oh my lord, a few breadcrumbs of cake. Yes, you guys get a little bit of cake. Oh my god, speaking of cake, guys. I started this fucking year. My most viral tweet ever in the history of ever is my ass. What a way to start the fucking year, am I right? That was insane. That was crazy. And when I say it has nearly 1 million views, I mean it has nearly 1 million fucking views. Twitter. What is it at right now? It's actually insane. Granted, it's kind of disgusting, the grok shit. I will say, that shit's fucking foul. The fact that people see an ass on their timeline and they're like, you know what? I just need to violate this person and, like, remove their clothing. Even though it's already raunchy, let's just make it fucking porn. That's disgusting. However, 931,000 views. 8.1k bookmarks, bro. 34,000 likes. Jesus fucking shit. That's crazy. Those gift subs are worth it, dude. That's fucking funny. Holy shit. What can I say? People like my cake. I got a peach on me. What can I say? I'm too close to the sun. Lamau. That shit's so funny, dude. Oh my god. You lost my. Oh yeah! Streakers. I can't see all the streaks. What's our highest streak we have so far? 7 stream? I mean, I haven't been streaming very consistently. 10? That's all I can scroll up. Hell yeah. Where's this cake? Is it vanilla? No, I prefer peach cake, personally. Anyways. That was funny. How are you guys? How is everyone's holidays? How is everyone's new year turning out so far? How's everyone doing? How are you guys? It's been a while. Nice shortcake is good. I personally love shortcake, personally. No bias. First word to hear people like my cake, the heck? Hi Patty. My ass went viral on Twitter, like last week. Straight, you finished your last semester classes straight. Yo, congrats, good shit. Love to see it, love to see it. Yo, we got more streakers in chat. Sinuses are killing you. Oh no. I hope you feel better soon. I feel like a lot of people have gotten sick recently. Finishing your thesis, nice, good luck, good luck. It did? It did, it did. If you scroll down on my Twitter, well, a little ways back. Baldur's Gate 3, I need to finish that game. I've literally met Asterian's voice actor, and I haven't finished the fucking game yet. I need to. We played it a little bit on stream, but I got distracted with something, I think, before we like got too far. And then I just haven't had time off stream to play it. I really want to play it though. Like I fucking love D&D and I love fantasy. I love Baldur's Gate. It's so fucking long, and it's one of those games where I'm like very torn on if it's like good to stream, just because I'm a big yapper and there's so many like cutscenes, so I'm like, I don't know if it's like good stream material. But if I don't stream, if I don't stream, most of my time playing video games is on stream. So to cruise around the Hawaiian, oh shit, dude, that's so sick. How long was it? Was it like a full like 7-day cruise? Ghost of Tsushima, that is on my list at some point. I don't know what we're gonna play today though. I'm probably gonna put it up to a poll. I didn't think about it. I was in class and I was like, what am I doing tonight? And I was like, I don't have any assignments due right now. And I was like, I don't have any plans. I'm not gonna go to the gym because I did yesterday. And I was like, oh shit, you know what I could do? I could try to stream. So that's what we're doing. 60 to holy shit, that's a long time. I hope it was fun. Stream whatever, we'll play you all the time. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Battling road conditions. Are you fucking driving? Are you listening to the stream and driving, sir? Hello? Yo, Winter, thank you for the 3 months. Yo, Kaija, hello. Asterian's VA is also an Eliza B. He is! Oh my god, dude, he drove me insane. His whole, like, character when you're fighting him, he's like, behold, an elixir of great power. Like, halfway through, and then he goes fucking psycho mode as, like, a phase change, and it would piss me off every time. And then he would just, like, dude, I don't remember it anymore, but I fought him for, like, I think it was, like, 3 hours straight when the DLC came out. And I just, like, memorized his voice lines, and I would just be mocking him because he would piss me off. At first, I was like, oh my god, I love him. He's so cool. I love Neil Newman. But by the end of it, I was, like, actually pissed off at him. But his character's really cool. I like him. It's a great tapestry. I did, Winter. I did. It is huge, actually. And it is so pretty and so nice. I don't know where I'm going to hang it up yet, though. I have to find room. I also have to figure out what I can hang it with, because I don't want to put nails in it. So I have to figure it out. But I did get it. Thank you so much. Neil Newman is good in Daredevil. He's good in everything. I guess for streaking. Oh my god, streakers in chat. Oh my god. What was I gonna say? You're like your mama Zuzu. I am, yes. I hear you yap for a bit. I'm off to bed. No worries. Have a good night. Have a good sleep. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, we're gonna yap for a while, and then we're gonna play something. I don't know. I think our options are probably gonna be Community Night Rain if we got people that are interested in playing Night Rain. We can do more DLC stuff, because last time we beat the Valkyries. I haven't beaten the Draglord yet though. We could also do some Expedition 33 speedrunning. We could do DS3 speedrunning. I'm fucking washed as hell though, but why the hell not? And we could do... Dude, I haven't finished God of War yet. Do I have that still installed? We could run it back and do some God of War too. So we'll have some options, but I wanted to yap a little bit and just kind of chill. I need to kind of like relax and decompress for a few minutes after from classes and stuff because I'm sleepy. And I want to catch up because it's been a while. I'm like launching Steam while we talk for a second. I'm gonna double check what I have installed. Oh no. Do I have? Sorry. Oh shit, there's the fucking Clair Obscure expansion stuff. I'll play that elsewhere. I do have God of War still installed. Okay, yeah. So those are probably our options. Nice. You've been getting me to listen to more Sleep Token. Hell yeah. I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm gonna slowly influence literally everybody that I know to listen to more Sleep Token, and I have been. Boy time. Boy time sounds crazy. Me and my friends on a week-long road trip to visit each other. Yo, that's so sick. Nice. Path of Radiance? I don't know what that is. Mountain area? Where was the farthest that I got? I think it was like the Underdark. Dude, I don't remember. I literally don't remember anything past the first like druid hideout and like dealing with the owl bear and shit, honestly. It does take time for the zoomies, dude. I woke up. I didn't sleep very much because Milo was just wanting so much fucking attention last night. And then I had classes. It was like 4 hours straight. It drives me insane. I can't focus for that long. And then there was like an hour of traffic coming home. And then I had to relog into all of my accounts. Because the whole management change, I had to switch a bunch of stuff over, so... And now I'm here! But we're alive, we're good. The deep dark underground? Yeah. That, I think. Oh my god. Another album soon? If they're following... Because it was 2019, 2021, 2023, 2025. It'll probably be another 2 years before they do another album. I'm guessing... One and two in your PS Vita. Did you guys see that they're doing a God of War, was it TV show? Was that what it was? Also, why can't I see... Huh. Moments is being weird. I can only see subs. It's not showing me follows for some reason on my activity feed. But Brian, thank you for the follow. You guys have time to check out the GQ? I didn't. I spent last week, some classes started last week. So, okay. So, the thing with moving, right? I wanted to start streaming. I wanted to be streaming at this place, like, right after Christmas. However, so before Christmas, I think I got my keys on, like, the 21st or something. And I moved a lot of my stuff over. I had booked, once I had signed my lease and got the keys, I had, like, ordered my internet online. Because, like, normally you, like, sign up for internet online, and then they, like, mail you a router. And then you just, or, like, a modem router thing. And then you just plug it in, and you're good, right? So that's what I did. And I, like, ordered it, and I, like, was like, all right, I want my start date to be starting on the day I move in, which I think was, like, the 23rd or something. And I was like, I want my internet and I want to be settled, and then I can, you know, have the holidays, and then like on Boxing Day or like the 27th, I can start streaming and whatever. But then they called me. They called me on like it was like the 23rd or something, and they were like, hey, we saw that you booked in for internet. However, we need to actually come and install stuff into your place. For reference, I'm like the first person like living in this unit, so like they had to actually like install a box or something. And I was like, okay. I was like, when can I book an appointment? And they're like, okay, well, we can't book an appointment now, but if you call us after the Christmas, like on the 26th, we can book you an appointment. I was like, why can't you just do it now? I was like, okay. And then so I called them on the 26th. I was like, hi, I need to book my internet appointment. And they're like, okay, yeah. So our first available appointment for a tech to come out is January 12th. I was like, that is like 3 weeks away. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, can you do any earlier? I work from home and like I need internet. Like, what the fuck? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay. They're like, well, we'll put you on a list if you can get it earlier. A couple days later, they were like, oh, we have an availability for the 11th. And I was like, okay. Taxation, thank you for the 10 gifties, or 5 gifties. Sorry, I can't fucking count. I read my fucking sub goal instead of the thing. Thank you for the 5 gifties. Holy shit, thank you so much. Halfway to our sub goal? Thank you. That's very nice, thank you. Fuck, where was I? Yeah, so I was like, they ended up being able to book me an appointment on the 11th. Which was literally 3 days ago. So I literally have had this place and not been able to live here because like I need my internet. Like I had my first week of classes last week. I had to still be at home or like at my family's place where I was there with like unstable internet trying to do my schoolwork and stuff because like there was no point in me living in a place with no fucking internet because the area that I'm in too just doesn't have very good cell service. So like it's not like I could use a hotspot either. So, like, I waited so long. So, I only got here. I spent my first night Sunday night. Because that was when I brought my computer over. Had my internet Sunday morning. Brought my computer over. And then I brought my cat over yesterday. So, like, I literally have, like, finally... I still have boxes I need to put away. So, that's why things are so hectic. I was planning on coming back earlier, but I couldn't. But, hey, we're back now. We are back now. Yeah, that's my little... That's what my holidays were like. They were so hectic. Oh, my lord. The can't rely to get the work done. I was able, so my internet at home was like, it's manageable to be able to like surf the internet because my download speed is fine. It's just my upload speed was not good enough to stream reliably. That's why I would stream and like it would lag constantly, is because my upload would be stable for a little and then it would fuck out for a while, then it would be stable. So it was just not reliable enough to stream properly, which is why I've barely been streaming. But yeah, I was able to get some stuff done there, but I wasn't like gonna bring my computer over to a place with like 0 internet, and I didn't want to be on campus like for 10,000 years, so I wanted to be able to do some stuff with my evenings and play some games and whatever. But yeah, we're good now. My internet is so far so good. I haven't seen any drops where our bitrate is actually stable. This is insane. Yeah, we got things sorted. We're good. I just need to unpack a few more boxes. I need to get a new rug, bro. I am so thankful that like I had like my dad helping me move. But my dad has a habit of throwing out half of my shit. Just throwing out my shit. So I got a really nice rug for my living room at the start of last year. And I was very excited to bring it here, but my dad threw it away. I was like, bro, what the fuck? So I need to get a new rug for my living room and a couple more like shelving units for like my storage closet just to like put some miscellaneous stuff away. But aside from that and like a couple boxes, I'm mostly pretty much settled, which I'm very happy with. I built a few new furniture pieces myself. Yeah. I also, dude, I thought he threw away my Lego set. I have I think like 99.999% sure. I know it was a thrown gift, and I'm pretty sure it's from this community. Of the Lego Barradoor set that I hadn't built yet. I had in my last place. I had it in the corner of my living room in the box still because I knew I was moving and I didn't want to like build it and have to take it apart. So I was like, I'm gonna wait until I'm somewhere more permanent. And as I was moving and bringing my stuff into this place, I was like, oh my god, I never saw my Lego set. It wasn't in the storage unit. It wasn't, like I didn't bring it inside to like family. I'm like, I don't know where my fucking Lego set is. That's a $700 Canadian Lego set. Where is it? And I was like, Dad, did you throw away my Lego set? And he's like, what Lego set? And I was like, the fucking Lord of the Rings Lego set. Did you throw it away? And he's like, oh, no. And I was like, where is it? He's like, I have it. And I was like, okay, I need it back. And he's like, no. And I was like, Dad, I want my Lego set back. He's like, it's my Lego set. And I was like, no, it's not. I was like, my stream got that for me. I was gonna build it on stream one day or like have it in my place. My dad's like, but what if I want to build it? And I was like, Dad, I swear to God, you're not stealing my Lego set. I was like, we could build it together if you want to be on my stream. but I want my Lego set. And he's like, yeah, fine, I'll give it back to you. And I was like, I was about to throw hands with my dad. He was trying to rob me. Over $100. Dude, my rug was $300. And now I'm looking at another rug That's also $300. They're expensive, but I want like it was a really pretty like sage green rug. I did find another one. The one thing that pissed me off though is my old rug that I had was it's not in stock anymore. Like it's discontinued, and it makes me so sad. And I was like, initially I was like, okay, I guess I'll just buy another of the same rug. But then it was discontinued, so I had to go find a different rug that I also like. And I think I found one that I do like, that I do think is nice. It's like sage green with with some cream and gold in it. I think it'd be pretty, but I need to wait until I think I need to save up some money first, because I've spent a lot of money rebuying like new fucking household things that I needed to replace. But eventually I will get a nice cozy rug for my living room. Aries Lego set? Dude, that'd be kind of sick. If they did like Greek mythology or like Greek gods Lego sets, that'd be kind of sick. The Pokemon ones look really cool. Did you guys hear that they're coming out with a Minas Tirith Lord of the Rings set one day? That looks so sick. Play the trash can. Been worn out. I have carpet in my room, in my bedroom now, which is really nice. I have my setup in my living room, so I have a lot of space. If I like eventually do like 3D content, I think I'll have decent space to move around now. And now I'm like not like confined to the. Before I was like streaming in my bedroom, which was kind of nice because initially I was like, well, so okay, way back when I first started streaming, I was in my living room. Then I moved into a 2-bedroom apartment, and I had my own office, which is really nice. But then I had to downsize back to a 1-bedroom in my last place, and I was streaming in my room. And initially it was cool because I was like, okay, I keep the living room, like I keep the setup, you know, that setup doesn't necessarily like, my setup doesn't look super fancy, you know, whatever. So I was like, I keep it out of the living room and just keep the living room for like chilling and whatever. But then I realized that I would like roll out of bed and take 2 steps, be on my computer, and then take 2 steps and back into my bed. I would like barely leave my bedroom, and it kind of got really depressing and like claustrophobic. So now I put my setup back in the living room, and the unfortunate thing is I don't have enough room for like a dining room table, but I eat at my desk anyways all the time. And I think it gives me more room to move around with if I'm at my setup doing 3D stuff eventually. And then I keep my bedroom just for sleeping, which I think is nice. So we'll see how it goes. Because I find out literally exactly. Oh my lord. It's because it's Lord of the Rings shit. I went to see Lord of the Rings in concert. Was it like last week or 2 weeks ago or something? And it was so fucking cool. It was so pretty. I like genuinely cried. It was so good. Are you still yapping when I get back? Me yapping? That's crazy. Welcome back. What do you mean cosplay, Aries? You're saying I'm like pretending to be myself? Good evening, Ty. Hello. Wait. How many bricks? Wait, what? Oh, wait. 3 or 4? I'm not 3 or 4 Lego bricks tall. What the hell? What the helly? Yes, I spent on... Dude, it's so good. It's so good. I think 2 Towers is in August, and I really want to go to that, too. I probably will. It is so peak. That is the only acceptable time. I am a diehard Lord of the Rings extended watcher, but the only time I will watch a non-extended version is Lord of the Rings in concert. Because, like, the symphony makes up for the lack of scenes. Where I got it from? Ah, I see. How do you feel? Do it for her? Oh, I liked it. I thought it was really cute. I posted it on Twitter. Yeah, I liked it. It was very cute. Do it for her. Do. 1 second. I am a diehard extended enjoyer. I literally have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I am very much a Lord of the Rings enjoyer. I have a Lord of the Rings tattoo. I got a dragon tattoo. I have my like cat tattoo. I want a sleep token tattoo next. Chat, what do you guys think about a spine tattoo? I think that would look so sick. Best Simpsons episode? I haven't watched that much Simpsons, to be honest, actually. Yo, hello. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Anime movies event? I actually liked it. The War of the Rohirrim. I saw it in theaters. I actually thought it was really good. You guys want to know what I'm actually so sad about? Is that they're screening for the 25th anniversary of Lord of the Rings. they're screening the extended editions in theaters, but only in American theaters, and that pisses me off. Because I'm like, I wanted to see it so bad. My dad even asked me about it. My dad was like, do you want to go? I was like, I would fucking love to go, but I don't know if it's in Canada. And it's not in Canada. It's only in, like, AMC theaters. I'm like, dude, what the hell? They have, like, the limited edition, like, popcorn buckets and stuff. I'm like, why are they not doing it in Canada, man? You like Lord of the Rings? I am obsessed with Lord of the Rings. I literally went to New Zealand just so I could go see the Hobbit movie set, like, in 2023. I have a Lord of the Rings. I have Sting tattooed on my arm. Yeah. Talking about the movie specs. Me and my dad bond over Lord of the Rings. My dad introduced me to Lord of the Rings when I was in, like, 5th grade. I was reading The Hobbit in 5th grade, and then in 6th grade, I read The Lord of the Rings. And my teachers were like, you're fucking reading The Lord of the Rings in 6th grade? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, those are like college students struggle to read those books because they're like dry. Some like obviously not the story itself, but like just the way that Tolkien spends 10 pages describing a fucking tree. So like I was like, it's really good. And they were like, shit, girl. All right. But I love Lord of the Rings. It's so good. Send you this special bucket. I mean, if anybody gets a hold of the bucket, I would like the bucket. I will be opening a PO box, actually. Fun fact, chat. That is happening. I had to put down my name on a wait list at like the post offices near me. So I am on a wait list to get a PO box, so that will be happening. It was gonna happen in December, but then all the shit with moving and whatever. But I'm on a wait list to get a PO box, so I will be getting a PO box. That I will make public for you guys. And you guys can send me stuff for like, I think I'll have it open for like 3 months or whatever. I think that's the minimum I can open it for. And you guys can send me a bunch of shit, and if I get a bunch of stuff, I can do maybe like a PO box opening stream. And if you guys really like it, I can keep it open, but I'm gonna open it up and you guys can have it. So I mean, if anyone gets an extra like Lord of the Rings collectible cup and popcorn bucket from the 25th anniversary, hit your girl up. What else was I gonna say? Also for the 25th anniversary, guys, I really want to meet the Hobbits. The Hobbit actors are coming to Calgary, and I really want to fucking see them. They're doing meet and greets and autographs, and I have a map of Middle Earth that I got from New Zealand, and I really want them to sign it because I already have Gimli's autograph on it, and I want all 4 Hobbits to sign it. Obviously, I say this every time, no pressure. It's not obligatory. It's not mandatory. But if you guys want to help me have my dream of meeting the Hobbits, like Sam, Frodo, Merry, and Pippin, all 4 of them, at the convention in April and get their autograph, I do have a fund for it on Throne. Obviously, it's not mandatory. Like I said, look after yourselves first. Obviously, I will not die if I don't get to meet them. However, I might die a little bit inside. But anyways, I'm just kidding. But I do have a fund on there to do like their panel meet and greet and their autographs, and it's a lot of money, and that's why I say it's like obviously not mandatory because it's a lot. But yeah, I cannot afford it by myself, so that's why it's on there, just in case. But obviously, it's not mandatory. So look after yourself first. Yeah, I always say that. I think you guys know by now, but I just want to make it very, 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 very clear. It's my bucket, unless you give me the Lego set. That's funny. I've never played the Moria Mind game either. My favorite Lord of the Rings game was Lord of the Rings Conquest on Xbox 360. I played the shit out of that game. Plane ticket vacation to the US for Lord of the Rings, yeah. Anyone got a couch I can crash on? TTS still broken? It should be on. We were in love with each other. What might be good for your heart would not be good for my head. Gethsemane, I love this song so much. What was there at the start? And I'll be there in the end. Shadow of Mordor? I haven't played Shadow of Mordor. I have Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War, but I haven't played them yet. Maybe I will play them at some point. I've avoided them for a while just because they're not very popular on Twitch, but like, to be honest, I don't really care about views, so maybe I'll play at some point. Test. Pause chat. Pause chat. He didn't work. He broke. Why did you break? Idiot.
POG Online Poggers.
Okay, that was my test thing. The test thing worked. Why didn't the bits work? Oh, I know why. Because when management changed my Twitch login, it probably disconnected it. 1 second. I have to connect my Twitch again. The changeover disconnected my stuff. 1 sec. I know how to fix it. I can fix it super quick. Sorry, I robbed you from your bits almost. Chat, I really want to do Sleep Token covers, but I don't know what songs to do yet. Did it work? 1 sec, it's connecting. It's connecting, it's connecting, it's connecting. 1 second. Do you wanna hurt me? Do you wanna hurt me? Nobody hurt me better. Connected, you can go back. If you don't automatically connect it, log in manually by clicking here and then click the button. Okay. Used to be a team, now we let each other go, yeah. Okay. Okay, it worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It should be connected now. I think I fixed it. Cigarette ash still clinging to my clothes. I don't wanna stick around. I just wanna let you know. I think it worked, Chad. Would you like Painted Lord of the Rings? Yes. Like Games Workshop ones? Are you talking Games Workshop tabletop Lord of the Rings? Ooh, gotcha. I want to go back. I want to do Lord of the Rings model painting streams. I've done them before, and I want to do them again. I lost my models and my paints when I moved. So I want to get more of the Lord of the Rings ones, and I'm not that good at painting.
1-2, Alabama, Indiana.
No, it worked. He works. I'm not like the best painter, but they're kind of fun, like just chatting kind of streams, you know? I like chat and paint, like they're very cozy streams, and I feel like doing that every once in a while be fun.
Motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers. What the fuck? Thank you guys for the biddies. I feel like yeah, I feel like it'd be fun, like cozy stream every once in a while if I get a set to like paint some little minis. You're back, welcome back. Learn to live beside him. Even though it's over now, I will always be reminded. You motherfuckers. Puntable? That's not puntable. You need at least a 16, sorry. Yo, Artista, hello. You need a cover with me? Yes, I will. I want to do a cover, but I don't know what song, guys. I'm so indecisive. I want to do Sleep Token covers, and there's like so many Sleep Token songs that I'm like, this would be such a cool cover. And then there's like a couple other songs that aren't Sleep Token that I'm like, this could also work as a cover. And I don't know which one to do as a debut cover, and I don't know which one to do as like just other covers. I want to do more covers in the future because I've done one and you guys really liked it. That one that I did that happened like 8 months after my debut was supposed to be a debut one for my first debut, but then that got delayed and delayed and delayed and delayed. But I didn't even pick that song, so I want to do one where I actually get to pick the song and do it on my debut, and then also do others that I'm like really passionate about. GeForce, thank you for the 3 months. Thank you. Mama, she's large. Yeah, I'm huge. I'm not small. Spider-Man one. Sabaton, I don't think they're in my vocal range. There's a song by Tremonti, it's called Bringer of War, which I feel like would be a cool cover just because it's like Mars is the bringer of war, like if you guys know classical music. Yeah. But that one's like, I don't know, that one would be cool as a debut, but also like I love Sleep Token, so I kind of want to do Sleep Token one. Also like even an Arcadia would be a cool one, or like Euclid, or like I don't even know if I should do like a slow song or like a really upbeat song for a debut. I don't know, man. There's just so many that I want to do, man. Even like there's a couple of Bad Omen songs that I think I could do as a good cover. Any songs you're interested? Do you guys want to have my list? Okay, it's on my phone. I'd have to lose tracking to grab my actual list, but just going down my playlist right now. All right. We have going down my playlist. Where the fuck is it? So we have Euclid. Euclid by Sleep Token. Take Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. Vor by Sleep Token. However, I want to do that one as a duet with somebody because that one has like a lot of screaming vocals and then a lot of clean vocals. I want to learn how to do scream vocals, but I don't know how right now. So I think it'd be cool to have somebody who knows how to do scream vocals, and then I can do the clean vocals, and I think that'd be a cool duet back and forth. Bloodsport by Sleep Token. Take Aim by Sleep Token. There's a theme here. Gethsemane by Sleep Token, the last song that was on. Even in Arcadia by Sleep Token. Dangerous by Sleep Token. I'm sensing a theme. Spectre by Bad Omens. Fuck, what was the other one? Oh yeah, Bringer of War by Tremonti. That's my list right now of like ones that like I really want to do. It'd be so fun. I know. I want to do it so bad. Can do the screams. Maybe I'll have to do like a tweet and be like, "Hey, VTubers who can do dirty scream vocals." And then like I kind of just like I don't know how I'd pick someone. I always feel bad because like I'd feel bad for like the people I don't pick, and I don't like having to choose between people. But I feel like that could probably be the way to do it because I'm not too well aware of what people are capable of. Cheesecake, thank you for the 5 gifties. Thank you for meeting our sub goal today. Let's go. Thank you. Read Submarine. I haven't read it since like 7th grade. But so fuck, dude. What age is 7th grade? Yeah, I haven't probably read it in like over a decade. So, but I did really like it. Yes, it was a contest. The honor of duetting with me. I'd probably just be like, hey guys, if you have done scream vocals before, just link me something so I can see it, and then I'll just choose someone or reach out to someone. 12 to 13. Okay, then never mind. Over a decade, yeah. Pay your taxes. Give me all your money. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. If I have a good fit to you, should be in your range. My range is weird though. Like I have a little bit of a deeper range for like a female, but not like deep enough as like a male range, if that makes sense. That's why it's like hard for me to find like songs. Like the cover that I did, the Be a Man cover, was really weird. I had to actually play around with it and like change my octaves up or down because and like harmonize in certain parts because the song wasn't perfectly in my range, so I had to be fucking weird with it, but we made it work. Scenes. Really context. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of Sleep Tokens, but I love Sleep Token. I feel like it'd be great to just do like an album, a pseudo album, like a cover album, like Sleep Token specific, just because I'm obsessed. But I want to do more covers because I really like them. Also, yeah, I have no idea which one of those would be good for like a debut, though, is the thing. I would play my songs and have you guys like listen to them and like help me decide, but I am dual streaming, so I can't play my real music. Yo, streaker in chat? Nice. Thank you guys for the gifties, I appreciate it. No idea, because I know they're all so good, man. Like Gethsemane just like really hits me in the feels. Gethsemane wouldn't be a debut song because it's kind of depressing, but it is a song that like hits me so hard that I feel like I just want to like honor it by like doing a cover of it. And it's so fucking good. Dangerous, it could work as like a debut song probably. It's like, 4 minutes. It's not too bad. That one's all in my vocal range. Even in Arcadia is really pretty. I want to learn it on piano so that even I can do like an instrumental, the instrumental myself. I feel like would be cool or something. What else did I say? Bloodsport is also really pretty. Probably too depressing for a debut. Even Arcadia could work as a debut, but it's very instrumentally. Not super upbeat. Euclid is low-key kind of depressing, but it's also kind of cool. It's about like rebirth and shit, so that could be kind of cool for a debut song. Take Me Back to Eden is cool. I just can't do the scream at the end of it, but maybe I could make it work. Take Aim is really pretty. Not a debut song, but pretty. Spectre, also probably not a debut song, but really pretty. Or not, maybe not. It's kind of pretty, yeah. Bringer of War works. Bringer of War definitely does fit the theme, and I can sing it. It's just not Sleep Token. Lamau. Yeah, there's so many good ones. I want to do more covers. I love music. Like I think I've said before, I literally did music for my degree for a while. So like music, despite the fact that I've literally only done one cover and not really had I just unfortunately previous stuff I wasn't given opportunities to do music stuff. Everything was always delayed, and I just for that one reason or another, just I was never given the chance, or like I was skipped over for things and things didn't happen and blah 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 blah. So I want to do more music stuff because I really freaking love music. Music is like literally like half of my life. I spent thousands upon thousands of dollars doing music. So I would love to do more music. Do you like classical? Yes. I am a classically trained trumpet player of like 14 years. Uh. 14 years, yeah. So I'd count. I'm a trumpet player 14 years. I did music performance, bachelor music performance in trumpet. I was a solo performer. I did soloing. I did tours around Vancouver. I performed in like auditoriums of like, I think my biggest was like a sold out, like it was like an auditorium of like 5,000 people or something. I did solo as part of like a charity thing and whatever. I was literally had every fucking music program in my province trying to get a hold of me. I felt really awful when I had to choose one school and say no to the others. But yeah, so I was like low-key kind of a prodigy, and then COVID happened. And now I stream on the internet. Anyways. Yeah, I love classical music and stuff. I definitely nerd out about it. Spectre, thank you for the 21 months. Thank you. Huge. Check out your meme chat. Should I be concerned? Wait, what Pokemon is this? I've never seen this Pokemon before. What the hell? I mean, it fits. What is that? Dude, I don't know anything past, like, Pokemon, like, Ultra Sun or whatever. Your holidays, it was good. It was busy, but it was good. I had a very cozy Christmas. Just with the immediate family. It was nice. It was chill. Didn't do too much. Not too eventful, but it was good. It was chill. Listen to things like Vivaldi electric guitar. I have before. It's really sick. Game called Dispatch. I've seen a bit of it because of the Game Awards, but I've never played it, and I haven't watched full gameplay before. No, I have not. What is that from, like, Scarlet Violet? I don't really know anything Scarlet Violet or like the new Pokemons. Dispatch of music. I've heard it's really good actually. I just haven't gotten around to playing it. I've been playing a fuck ton of okay, while I haven't been streaming, I've been playing a ton of Arc Raiders as well as a fuck ton of Outlast Trials. Those have been like my two favorite like multiplayer ones recently. And it's been very fun. I'm obsessed, low-key. Yeah, there's a lot of famous people in it too. Is it a visual novel? I don't remember what kind of game it is. Also, why am I cold right now? My heating is on. Might turn up. I might put a sweater on again, actually. Okay, chat. What do I want to play today? What do I want to do? Wait, there's this person doing instrumental covers of Sleep Token songs on Spotify. Am I gonna get copyright and whatever? I've got so much money. Sharing is caring. I'm just kidding. Congrats. The Walking Dead with my wait, dude. The Walking Dead, like the Telltale Walking Dead, was like my introduction to Twitch. Telltale's Walking Dead. I used to watch. I think it was like PewDiePie play it years ago, like season 1, and then I watched a bit of it on Twitch because I love the game so much. Like back fucking when Twitch was like just switched over from Justin TV, and then same with Jackbox. I just unlocked a memory. I didn't miss a stream. You're like, no, you're good, you're good, you're good. It's okay. Don't worry. We're just yapping. You're all good. I don't take attendance. Should I start taking attendance, chat? Every chatter that comes in a stream gets added onto an Excel spreadsheet. And every single stream, it checks off whether you've typed in chat or not, and it takes attendance. and then at the end of stream, if you lose your watch streak, you're banned. You get timed out. I'm just kidding. Kidding. Be kind of funny though. Not more spreadsheet. Oh, I need to update that other spreadsheet actually. I'm really curious now. Is there an AA wrong? I know the time work. I'm kidding. I'm sarcastic. I would never expect. I appreciate that you guys take time in your day, even if it's to poke in and say hello, even if it's like once every couple streams or once in a while. I really appreciate that you guys, find the time to come say hi. I do appreciate it a lot. Whether you're here for a little bit, whether you stayed the whole time, I really do appreciate it. Because without streaming, it would not be as fun without you guys. I do like hanging out with you guys, even if you call me small and you're stinky. Massacre with Rage. That'd be funny. If you were to get Games Workshop Lord of the Rings models, which one would you want the most? The Smaug one. Is that still the biggest, most expensive one? Also, I'm kidding. I would never expect that one. I think it is, though. Still. Wait, now I'm looking it up. Pre-order. Wait, there's a new exclusive one? I want to sort them. I'm actually curious. Why can't I find it on the website? I want to sort them by finding the most expensive ones. Just because I'm genuinely really fucking curious. Filter. Sort by price high to low. The Windlord. The Eagle. Oh, an Ent. Wait, they're not even that crazy. These ones aren't even that crazy. What the hell? The Forces of Good don't even have any crazy ones. Wait, what the hell? The price only goes up to 146. I mean, that's still expensive. For one model. But I thought they were gonna be crazier. The Balrog's only $88? That's still a lot, don't get me wrong. But I don't know why I thought he was gonna be a lot more. Why did I think this shit was more expensive? Wait. But then how fucking much is Smaug? I thought Smaug was like insanely expensive. High to low? Okay, Smaug is insanely expensive. What the hell? All the Forces of Good ones are like only $150, and then you go to Smaug and it's like $860. Jesus fuck. Okay. Props to the minis hobbyists out there. Y'all are fucking loaded. Yeah, dude, the Legos. Oh, and Lego hobbyists are so expensive too. Yo, Sharker, hello. Happy late New Year. Thank you for the posture check. Fuck it, we ball. I'm kidding. Dude, give me the dragon. That is very expensive. There's a lot that I could... The thing is the dragon, one day I love the dragon. If I got really good at painting, 100%. But I would be too scared to paint it. Because I'm not good enough to paint it right now. And obviously, like, I wouldn't want to hire someone to paint it for me. Because, like, I feel like part of it is, like, you paint it yourself, right? Like, that's what part of the enjoyment is. But I'm not good enough yet. So I don't want to ruin a fucking almost $1,000 model. One day, I need to get good. $695. It's 860 Canadian. That's yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Star Wars plate. Dude, that's crazy. Would you rather have a burger or a taco? I had a burger today, but I think I like tacos. I don't actually know. I don't know. This is a hard question. I'm really fortunate already. What is my most thing? I mean, my hobby right now is bouldering and streaming, I guess. Video games. I mean, I do like models. I do like painting. I just, obviously, like, I haven't bought very much for myself. I bought one set of the Fellowship, and then I lost it when I moved, and it's very tragic. But I would like to do that again. I guess Magic the Gathering is my hobby. I like Magic the Gathering. They're releasing... I do want to do... I've had this idea for a while. I want to do... They're releasing Hobbit cards this year, and I really want those. But I really want to get a box of, like, Lord of the Rings Magic cards. And, I want to, like, do a bunch of, like, Magic the Gathering, like, card openings. And then, I've never built a deck before. And I want to learn how to build a deck, but I want to build a deck with what I open. So, like, I open a whole fucking booster box, and then we see our cards, and we try to build a workable deck with the cards that we get. I think that'd be very fun. And then, like, maybe, like, we import it onto Tabletop Simulator and, like, try to play it or something. And I would like to do that with the Lord of the Rings sets, because obviously I love fucking Lord of the Rings. That's what I play normally. And they're coming out with God of War, too. I think God of War pack should be cool, too. 8.4 inches, that's crazy. Holy shit. That's about average. Practice your painting, keep the big one in the corner and keep motivation. True. Yeah, I want to, like, get the Fellowship and all the little characters I like and stuff. Costco, it's a nice pack. I want the Hobbit Precon decks when those come out, and then I also want to just, like, learn how to build, like, I want to do pack openings and learn how to, like, build decks. I think it'd be fun. Then I cover ground. It is, actually. I really like it. I hope I don't get DMCA'd for it, but we'll see. If you had a problem, then you should have told me. Started getting all aggressive and controlling. Drink the water when you think it's holy. So keep an eye on the road, or we will both be here forever. Oh, this is really pretty. I like the piano. God, I love Sleep Token. Have I mentioned I love Sleep Token? Magic the Gathering Club 1. We are going to. I've had to, like, put it off, obviously, because I've been super busy with, like, moving and everything. But, we will do... Me and Sai will do Magic at some point. Sing one Sleep Token song. I need to, but I don't know which one. I want to do one of their really pretty ones, and then I also want to do one that's, like, more metal-y, if that makes sense. I really love lyrical stuff. Or piano covers. I want to, like... I should learn my piano again. My piano's in my room now. I have my piano again after a few months, so I could, like, start learning stuff again. Sleep Token. Chad, did we just, like, say fuck it and do karaoke today? I'd have to find karaoke stuff that won't copyright strike me. The only problem with me doing karaoke is that I'm one of those people that like is really, I go by ear, so I'm really good at singing along to like when the singer's singing because I have the pitches in my head, but it's hard for me to like karaoke without the pitches in my ear. Fuck away ball. I mean, this whole stream is a fuck away ball stream, to be honest. I'll like properly plan out stuff next week, but I just wanted to stream just as like a welcome back stream. Karaoke night? I can't karaoke for that long because I don't want to kill my voice. Also, I have neighbors upstairs, so I don't want to like sing too loudly. That's the only thing. I can do like maybe like a couple songs and then get into something, I guess. Hydrate. I will hydrate. I will hydrate. I will hydrate. I would love to do a cover of Rain, but this beginning part is really low. And trying to bring it up an octave is really high. I need to close all these Warhammer tabs. I literally like just opened like 8 million Warhammer tabs. Oh my god. Yeah, I love nerd shit. I just like, the only thing holding me back, I think, is time for some of them, but also like, some of these, the really cool hobbies are really expensive. They're very cool. But yeah, I love music. I like Lord of the Rings. I like magic. I like D&D. I love all the nerd stuff. Join us on Warhammer. I used to play a little bit of like Kill Team, which is fun. Haven't eaten? Go eat. Go eat your food. You're gonna buy for Warhammer? I did have Yanari. Those are the ones I had. I had like a small kill team of Yanari. I don't have them anymore though. That was years ago. It was 40k. Yeah. Another small baka. Yeah, the fact that you guys did small baka like right away was crazy. It was like immediate. Like, what the fuck? Girl, pile of shit. I would have to like figure out where to put all of it, honestly. Just like the rain, you cast the dust into nothing. I'll wash out the soul from my head. So I'm gonna beat you up. Okay, chat. What do we want our options for the poll to be? Let me figure this out. For certain, maybe it's all just a game. When I open my eyes to the future. Alright, what do first? Actually, I'm just gonna do what do. So either we can hop right back into a game. Gaming. We can hop into a game. We can do a react. Or we can do, little bit karaoke. I can't guarantee how good the karaoke is gonna be because I don't want to be that loud. So, like, it might be kind of ass, but, like, because I don't want to... I don't have my own house to fully belt. I still have neighbors. So... But it can still be fun. It can still be fun. Like a chill little bit karaoke. These are 3 options, and then depending on what, we'll narrow it down from there. But you guys have 3 minutes. Should I mystery back for the Yapping? Remove the neighbors. Black Betty, Black Betty, Black Betty. I don't know any more lyrics beside. Conquer the rest of the apartments. Alright, yeah, you guys have to... I need to pop off on streaming so that I can buy my own house. And stop renting. Trailer for Samurai Troopers? I have not. I do not know what that is. Excuse me, sorry. React to Max Deadlock video. I've heard him yap about Deadlock so much, and I still don't know what Deadlock is. I have watched him play Deadlock. I don't know what Deadlock is. I just see you running around and shit. I could watch it, but I would have nothing to offer. Is the bank heist? You're gonna rob a bank for me? Forgo all your possessions. I will beat you up if you do. Deadlock is a game. I know Deadlock is a game. Ratchet and Clank Deadlock? I don't know what I think of when I think Deadlock. I mean, I know it's a game. I just don't know, like, anything about the game specifically. You wish that you loved me. Fair enough, fair enough. Ronan Warriors gonna air North America. Oh, interesting. Interesting. There are so many shows I need to catch up. I need to watch the new season of Stranger Things. I want to watch It Return or Welcome to Derry or whatever, that show. I've been catching up on a lot of Doctor Who though. I am on season 12. I want to say season 12. I'm trying to catch up before the new stuff. You watch Cheetah Rabbit? I've heard of that one too. Is that? I don't know what show that is. Doctor Who? Yeah, Doctor Who was my obsession way back in like 2012 or like whatever 2010 to 2014 kind of period. I don't know, for a while during my like middle school era, during peak Tumblr era, super Wholock time. I was obsessed with Doctor Who, and now I'm rewatching it because there are new writers and stuff, or old writers are coming back, I think, and fucking Billy Piper's coming back. So like I've been rewatching, or like rewatching. I already rewatched what I watched before, and now I'm catching up on the new stuff. I'm on Jodie Whittaker's second season now. You guys tied it? Oh my fucking god. How dare you? Whole Fellowship cast and models? I want to do that. I would love to at the very least have the whole Fellowship. And have like some of the main characters. Reacting while gaming. So you want me to like react to my own gameplay? Give Chili a bet. React while gaming? How the fuck do I do that? Well, you guys should have three-way tied it. So I had to like react. I had to play a game and react to the game I was playing while also singing karaoke. You guys failed. You could have had like a trifold. What it feels like. Dude, this is a really good cover too. When you're losing your voice, that's fair. I could have reacted to my own karaoke. True. True. If I gotta get any point for me. That was when I stopped watching it. Okay, so the very first time I watched Doctor Who, I watched up until the end of Matt Smith. Then I rewatched it again and watched up until second to last season of Capaldi. Then I rewatched it a third time years later and watched up until I think it was like 2 episodes into Jodie Whittaker. But then for whatever reason I stopped watching. I think I'm busy. And that was in 2020. I think. So like it has been so long. It's been like 5 years since I watched Doctor Who. Now I started back from the beginning and I'm on the second season of Jodie Whittaker now. I still love Matt Smith and Tennant. They're still my favorites. Capaldi creeps up there as well after watching him multiple times now. Jodie Whittaker's not bad. It's just the writing is meh. But the writing's getting better. From the second season of her, I think is better than the first season of her. So it's not bad. Not bad. It's very much my comfort show. It's been cozy. It was in the Peter Capaldi era. Wait, really? He brought in the Roar of the Fish King? Wait, that's so sick, actually. Aries react to Warhammer. Do I need to react to the Warhammer lore? Should that be a thing? Is there like a good Warhammer lore thing? I feel like YouTube audience would kind of go crazy over that. The writer's table, yeah, Jodie is so good, but yeah. The second season so far doesn't seem that bad. I don't want spoilers because I only just started the second season, but it does already seem better. We'll see, but I heard that Billie Piper's coming back, so I'm really excited. And I heard that they're bringing back like fucking dude, I'm blanking on their names. Moffat and whatever the OG writers' names are. Just Bricky? Oh, there's Bricky. Okay, 2 of you guys said Bricky. Can one of you guys link it in like suggestion box or media or something? If there's like an all-encompassing lore video, I'll react to it at some point. Depending on how long it is. I'll do it. I am curious. I've heard so many people talk about Warhammer lore, and I did play Warhammer. I had an ex that was like so into fucking Warhammer a few years ago. And it did sound kind of interesting. That's why I played Kill Team and stuff. And then I liked painting the minis. I think I got more into the painting than the actual like lore and stuff, just because I like crafts. But I loved, then I found out there was Lord of the Rings, and I was like, this is my new thing. But I would be curious. I love sci-fi and shit. I would be curious. I would do it. Several videos? Okay, I mean, I could do a series of it. The shifting state you follow me through. Just let me go, take me with. Alright, copy link. How long is this video? 42 minutes. Oh my god, this is a 42 minutes on just the Space Marines? Okay. Bro doesn't even have a playlist for all of them. Oh my god. Every 40k faction explained. Part 1 and part 2. Each of them are 2 hours long. Brother. I just want a lore video. There's so much. There's so much. Is there not just like a, hey, here's your story? Oh my god. What's the remakes? Is there a video that's like one over-encompassing lore video? Like here's like your TLDR, like all of like at least the surface level lore and like descriptions without. Like, is there? There isn't. Fuck. Okay, well, you guys tell me in the suggestion box what the most important videos to watch are. Like, what you're most interested in, Warhammer-wise, like, lore-wise. Preferably not a 2-hour-long thing, because that ends up being probably, like, a 2-hour video will end up being, like, 3 hours with me pausing or talking or whatever. I mean, yeah, I don't know how good that will do on a video, so. In one part? Okay, wait, if you can find that one, I'd watch that one. Yeah, Nimby, welcome back. Hello. Small mic compared to the rest. Holy shit. Where's Max? I just get Max to dub over a Warhammer lore video in like his super fast speaking voice, like 2 times speed. And cracks around Warhammer 40k. Holy shit. The 2-hour-long video is the best ones. I just don't know how good that would do as a react though. It's a long time to sit down and watch a reaction. Less than an hour? I don't mind like an hour, but I feel like 2 starts to push it in terms of like reacting, right? I would think. Yeah, you guys let me know. I don't mind reacting to Warhammer stuff. I just want to know what is the good stuff to react to. I don't want to react to something that's like you guys aren't that interested in. You know what I mean? Video about the Emperor, his lore? That could be cool. This is a short version that you want to read. The entire Warhammer backstory with animations. Wait, this one might not be that bad. 40k faction explained. I can figure out my favorite faction, I guess. How long is this one? $51 is it? That's not bad. Wait, this one's not bad. Story and lore of Warhammer 40k with animations. Every faction explained, the whole timeline. This one might not be that bad. We can totally react to this one. Another info vid? True. I mean, I do have a list of info vids I'll react to later. Come on forever. Do I want to react right now? Okay, you guys hide it. I don't know what I want to actually do. I was indecisive. Adeptus Ridiculous is really good if you want bullet point stuff. Ooh. You're gonna have a test after this. It's just like me when didn't I make you guys do a Kahoot one day of Lord of the Rings lore? Did I do that? I feel like I did that at some point. Chat, you guys tied the fucking thing. I did, yeah. That sounds about right. What do we actually want to do? Do we want to react or do we want to play a game? We're streaming for an hour and a half, and it's 8:30 p.m. I don't want to do a stupidly long stream because I don't want to burn myself out, and I do have class tomorrow, but... yes. Okay. Dun, dun. These 3 in this order will cover most of what you need. Every 40k explain, every 40k explain, every space marine. What about the Warhammer backstory with animations one? No, but what about the one above it? Is that one good? Okay. I mean, I could just do these. Okay, we could also do parts. I don't care. We can do the part 1, part 2. We can do the bricky one. Chat. I'm gonna give you guys another poll. Please don't tie it. I'm indecisive. We can react to one of these today. I'm not gonna do all of them. Or we can just play games and chill and do reacting next week when I have a little bit more energy. Where the fuck is my poll thing? Please don't tie the poll, Chad. I am indecisive. What do? Gaming? Or react? Do not tie it or I'm gonna beat you up. We will react to them. We can do it next week, though, if we do gaming today. If you want to just chill and yap and play games, we can do that. Or we can react to them. We might not do both. Both will depend on my energy. Yeah. I am sleepy today, so I don't want to push it too hard. It'll be a shorter stream today. So, it might be one or the other, maybe both, if I do have energy. So just vote for the one that you want the most, because it might not be both. Won't you fall for me, from reality? Won't you fall? Where's the punting option? What if I punt you guys? Okay. Rand is winning, but not by much. Vote for which one you want guaranteed today, chat. Because I might not do both. Yo, Emperor, hello. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. I will specifically wait until the end of the poll to try and tie it. Why are you a brat? I'm the brat. Why are you a brat? I'm the brat. Okay, it's guys. If it ties, I'm gonna ban all of you. If it ties, I end stream. The secret third option is I end stream. Make it tied. Why do you want me to end? What the fuck? Chat, like the streamer. Chat, I'm the brat. Guys, I'm so excited. My 2.0 is gonna be... I say it's like a rebrand, but more likely it's more of like a soft rebrand. Because technically I've always been a brat, but like it's more of like an official change. Because I feel like this branding of this model makes me kind of look very dom and like muscly and like commanding, whatever. But I'm very excited to be like small brat girl, small model, petite model. So it's like gonna be like a unofficial official rebrand. I'm excited. But I'm the brat, not you guys. So stop it. Force her to sleep. I'm not gonna go to bed. I'm just gonna like go watch TV or something. I'm not gonna go to bed. This could be a YouTube react video. The hilarious. Yeah, you guys are gonna get small. I'm so excited. I love my new. I love how she's gonna look. Now we're bullying the brat. I'm gonna beat you up. Isn't a brat? She is the brat. I am the goddess of brat. The brat goddess. Don't see the poll. Try refreshing. These days I'm a circuit board, integrated hardware you cannot afford. The original brat, yeah. Putting down the roses, picking up the sword. Someone shaved Ares' eyebrow? What the heck? Following of brats? True. You couldn't tame the brats, you decided to join the brat. Go from a limb. Well, you broke the tie. Guys, I swear to God, don't tie it. What the fuck? Please, I want to stream. Please. Pretty please, princess. Pretty please, princess. Don't tie the pole, princess. Don't tie the pole, princess. What the fuck? No. If it's tied, you guys, each of you owe me. If it's tied, each of you guys owes me 5 subs. If it stays tied, you guys each owe me 10 subs. And if you don't pay the quota, you're banned. I'll make it 5. I'm generous. If it stays tied, you guys owe me 5 subs each, or you're banned. That scared you. That scared you guys. That scared you guys. That scared you. Pussies. Oh, that was so funny. I want to pay 5 subs. I mean, you can do it anyways. I would say no. You can still give me 5 subs. I won't say no. I trade you thread. Spread to do it too. I'm gonna use that next time. That was a good one. I'm so creative. Call us pussies, yeah. I'll call you guys pussies, I don't care. I'll call out my chat. You watch a brat streamer, expect to get the brat treatment. Cars respect. Oxytocin running in the ether. Silicon bombs. Subatomic interactions even somber. Come here, chat. Revoking your kneecap privileges. Very funny VTuber. Thanks. Democracy of this fight is being forced to pick a side no matter the outcome. Yeah. Just committed tax evasion. Tax evasion. What is that song? I don't want that song. I want... Okay, we are gonna do the react though, but I'm gonna have to go to the bathroom. Euclid wedding piano version. What is this? Okay, it starts. I don't want this start. I want to hear Euclid on piano. Oh, pretty. Vor on piano next. Okay, one second. Run it back, give me 5 whole minutes. I am guitar on the inside burning. Got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy head that it won't stop turning. Okay, I have a different cover of Euclid. Anyways, what video will you watch? Oh yeah, we're gonna watch one of the Warhammer ones, I guess. Is that what you guys want? Euclid. Oh, Vor on the piano. Yeah. I love Vor. Got a ghost in the hallway grinning and a heavy head that I won't stop turning. My fate is a bad collision and my mind is an open highway. Give me the twilight two-way vision. Give me one last ride on the sunset skyline. Okay, where did it go? Okay, chat, do you guys, you want Warhammer? Yes? Is that what you guys want? Do you guys want your Warhammer or like a info video? I'm assuming Warhammer because we've been talking about it, yeah? Give me 1s in the chat for Warhammer, 2s in the chat for like info. Or say it specifically. Okay, we're getting Warhammers, right? Harwhammer. Warhammer? Okay. Okay. Dude, what the fuck? Am I cold or is my blood sugar dropping? I might need to go grab a snack. I think my blood sugar is dropping. I'll learn about the orcs. Okay, and I think you guys agree that the Breaky video is probably the good one, right? Every single Warhammer 40k faction explained part 1. It's 50 minutes long. Six. Fuck 6. Okay. I think we agree. Can't ban a mod. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a lead mod thing. Lamau. You guys are all at my mercy. Okay. Well, in that case, I am gonna go to the bathroom. I am gonna grab like some fruit gummies or something and just try to get my blood sugar back up. And then I will be back. And then when we get back, we will watch actually Warhammer video. And then depending on my energy, we'll do some gaming after. Sounds good. Alright, hang tight, chat. I'll be right back. Enjoy the piano. I'm back. Hello. I wanna go where nobody else will. Don't scatter. What the helly? This is Vor. I love Vor. I want to cover Vor. Between the joys of fate, wanna have you to myself. Spec hide, I will hunt down all of you, and I will find you, and I will bite your Achilles tendons. Any advice for a new cock ring player? Well, first things first, make sure it fits. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. It doesn't even show on the freaking chat here. I hope you have 7TV, otherwise I just sound like an insane person. Elden player, I would say explore everything. Usually you're not, until the late game, you're pretty much, everything is pretty open. You're not gonna really be stuck in any bosses. So if you feel like you're stuck, just go and explore, because you're probably in an area that's like too difficult, or go level, or go, you know, go explore. And don't be afraid to use things like summons or whatever tools at your disposal. Yo, New Pillow, this is War I Love War. It's a good song. Okay, we're gonna watch the Warhammer video. Just give me a second. I have fruit gummies and I have a calorie protein drink that I'm just gonna have because I think my blood sugar is dropping because I'm getting like really cold and sweaty. I know it sounds gross, but if anyone has had their blood sugar drop, you probably know what I'm referring to. I feel like my blood sugar just drops randomly. I should probably get that checked out. I don't know why. I literally ate before stream. No, I hit by a tree. Holy shit. I hope you're okay. Give Aries a baby carrier. She begins silent. What? Who's gonna carry me around like a baby? What the hell? Also, who is calling me stinky? I'm gonna beat you up. So that was your first thought? My first thought wasn't cock ring. It's because I have a 7TV emote that turns Elden into the word cock. So when you say Elden Ring, it makes it look like you're saying cock ring. It's funny, haha. Literally a 40k model. Wait, literally. What the helly? It doesn't show up here. I don't know why my chat widget is broken. It used to show 7TV emotes, but then it broke and I haven't been able to fix it. Gutter mind. I'm an innocent angel. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never think of anything sus ever in my life. I'm just a little guy. Visions of Elden Lord. It doesn't work on YouTube though, sadly. Visions of Cock Lord. Yeah, guys, I'm a multi-times over Cock Lord, actually. I became Cock Lord level 1. Cock Lord speedrun when? Nemesis Dread Knight, it's the baby carrier. Baby carrier 40k. Dread Knight. Let me see. It's got a guy in it. Oh my god, I can paint the guy as myself. That'd be really funny. To bring you home again. The sussiest of all bakas. I'm innocent, actually. I'm innocent, guys. My Ahoge is actually an angel halo. That's why it's huge. It's an angel halo because I'm just an innocent angel. Don't ask that. I'm so innocent. All right. Holding hands before marriage. Disgusting. That's so lewd. Lewd? What does lewd even mean? Is an angel X? Lamau. I'm not eggs. Don't egg holding hands. What the helly? or be a slan from the Warhammer fantasy. I don't know what that meant. I don't know what that means. You can't even hold up a good enough. Sex? What's that? What does it mean? Cocklord? What is that? I'm just gonna spell it backwards. Tneconni. Giant toads on floating chairs that help lead the lizardmen. Lizardmen get to ride dinosaurs. I would ride a dinosaur. I mean, I would ride a dinosaur. Like with the saddle. The like with a saddle, like a horse. Like I would be a cowgirl. I would cowgirl the dinosaur. Like like with a saddle and a cowboy hat and like yeehaw woo like that. I don't know what you guys are what you guys are thinking about. Like totally normally. Like yeehaw ride a dinosaur into battle. Like obviously I don't know like why is there a pinned message? This is Vor. I love Vor. Okay, fair enough. Only bareback riding. True, I have bareback rode before. It's pretty fun. Like on a horse. You know, it's not on a horse. Legit. I used to train horses. I just noticed it did. 2 flavors to mix together? What are my options? Jarvis clip fan. Happy New Year, Sammy. Welcome back. You're digging a very big hole right now. No, I'm not. I don't even own a shovel. Any flavor from Gamer Stuff's brother? Annie? Fuck, I'm trying to think of the options. Dude, why am I blanking on every Gamer Stuff's flavor that's ever existed? Titty milk and doggy style. Don't ask why those are the first ones go to mind. Hilarious. Thanks. I wish I could, like, hair flip. Hair flip over the shoulder. Thanks. I also like doggy style. It tastes good. God. To leave now. So Warhammer, right? Yeah, Warhammer. Oh. I finished my shake. 1 second. Let me like down a handful of these gummies and good sugar. Yummies. Fruit gummies are so good, guys. I feel like fruit gummies are underrated. In a bonk redeem. I think I broke all of my redeems. A day when I just finished. I don't know what that means. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Should I be scared? Honestly, this piano's kind of a vibe. I feel cozy. Wrapper ASMR. I'm trying not to get my fingers greasy, so I'm like eating it out of the wrapper. They literally saved my life. Fruit gummies? Imagine a dominatrix with a crab claw. What the hell? She jorking it with a crab claw. 50-50. What the hell? Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? You're welcome for the image. You're so welcome. Okay. Don't choke on your gummies. I'm trying. How many G4s? No, look across again. One wrong move and snip. It's gone. No more Pinar. That's what you get for messing with the Pinar snipper crab. You've heard of Larry, evil Larry, the Pinar snipper man. Now it's evil Eugene Krabs, the Pinar snipper crab. Evil Eugene. Snip, snip, he's coming for your wiener. Oh no, wait, what's the SpongeBob? I've come for your pickle. Snip, snip, I'm coming for your pickle. I'm brain run over here. I haven't streamed in a while, so I'm kind of unhinged. I have a lot in my brain right now. Dude, my playlist is ended. I know what to listen to. I have like 2 more minutes while I get the video set up. But I want to listen to this. Where is it? 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 Brother, I'm blind. I'm blind. Hello? I want this one. Nice. We're just gonna have the stream as a center, or just gonna how was our expecting it? You know, when you have me who's like ADHD gremlin, you never know how it's gonna go. But also, you shouldn't be surprised. That's what I get for raw dogging my ADHD. Ba-da-na, ba-da-na, ba-da-ma, ma-ma-ma, na-na-na, 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 na-na. Bum 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 bum. Having a good time with what's important. So I mean by dog shit. I meant the gamership flavor. What do you mean? Alright, I'm gonna move you guys over here. Bum, 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 bum. Raw dog and KHD. There's raw dog life, you know? I do raw dog my ADHD because I'm unmedicated ADHD. Lamau. Oh yeah. No. Watching the Bricky one, every single Warhammer 40k faction explained, right? This was the one that I think you guys said was the best. A lot of you guys recommended Bricky, and it's 50 minutes long. It is like a 5-year-old video, so I hope I don't get yelled at in the YouTube comments for it being outdated, but whatever. On YouTube, it will be. We'll get our YouTube content out of the way. 1 second. Have a good night, Fuse. Take care. Audio, screenshot audio. Not gonna lie, after this, we might call stream after this, because it'll be a 3-hour stream, which I know is short, but I had a long day of classes today, and I don't want to burn myself out. Very sleepy. It is reskin. Okay. It's a bit outdated, which is why he redid them, but they're still good. It's probably fine. Like, does the lore of, like, the Imperium, like, here, let me fucking... Like, would the Imperium shit change, or, like, Imperial Guard? Like, is there anything that's, like, drastically fucking different, or, like, is it still fine? Will I still, like, understand Warhammer lore through this? It's not gonna be, like, telling me completely wrong shit that's been retconned completely. Should be fine, right? Overall, it's the same. Okay. I mean, it's got, like... $10 million. It's a popular video. It should be fine. It'll be fine. We'll still get it, okay. A lot of people still react. Okay, cool. Sick. As long as I'm not gonna get yelled at in the YouTube comments. It's okay, okay. I still want to understand it, so as long as I'll be able to understand it, I'm happy. Okay, 1 sec. Let me resize myself. I'm also gonna turn TTS off. Sorry, Martial enjoyers. Excuse me. I yell in the YouTube comments. Dude, my hands are cold. Oh, wait. Wait, you know what? I have an idea of how to fix this problem. I turn my heating up, and I also have a heating pad. Let me plug it in. So I'm low-key starting to cramp, too. 60% lore and 40% memes. I like memes. Go 1 sec. I'm turning my heating up. I'm still cold. Okay. our chat. You guys comfy? You guys got snacks? You guys got snackies? You guys comfy? Also, just a heads up, I might not look at chat too much while I react, because I'll be focusing on the video, depending on how fast it moves, so... Heads up. Okay. Let's go. Should be good. Makes you chuckle. Okay. Juice sour sending in twisting. Okay, sick. That's awesome. Sorry, E33, you're gone. Okay. Can you guys, the audio levels?
As someone who doesn't necessarily serve the Omnissiah, but someone who can appreciate them, you will not be getting my legs
Sorry, I'm not listening to it right now.
today, as I will be replacing them with various things depending on which...
You guys hearing that okay? Is that good? I think it's good. It should be good. Every video I have to like tweak slightly differently depending on how loud it is. Is it a bit quiet? I just want to be able to talk over it, you know what I mean? Is it a bit quiet? The video is a bit quiet, okay. I just want to cover my voice because I want to be able to talk over it.
As someone who doesn't necessarily serve the Omnissiah, but someone who can
Is this
appreciate
better?
them, you will
Is
not
this
be getting
okay?
my legs today. As
Like,
I'll be
is it covering
replacing
my
them
voice at
with
all?
various things depending on which...
Again? Better. Okay. Okay. As long as it's not covering my voice. We're good. Alright, let me figure out how to do my YouTube intro because I forgot. You still cover it. Okay, good. As long as I can talk over it. We are good. I don't want to yell because I'm sleepy. Okay. Covered espresso beans in twisting. I can get Mind Gamer subs. Alright, gamers. What the fuck is this?
As someone...
Shut up. Sorry. What was the video called? Oh my god. Let me go back. Well, let me highlight the... Okay, there we go. Every single Warhammer 40k faction explained. Okay. Sick. Ready? Let's see if I can nail the YouTube intro. Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. This time we're reacting to the Warhammer 40k lore. I'm restarting this because this was already bad. I want to say hi YouTube, hi YouTube. Hi YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we are diving into the world of Warhammer 40k with a video by Bricky called Every Single Warhammer 40k Faction Explained, Part 1. So this might be part of a little series that we do. I have done a little bit of Warhammer. However, my Warhammer experience is very limited to painting. I've painted a few Space Marines, a couple Taus, and I forgot the other name. Yanari, that one. A little bit. I just messed around a few years ago because I liked painting. I thought they were fun. But I don't actually know really anything about the story, about the lore, or really anything else besides those three names of factions. I guess is what they're called, factions, yeah. So I'm very excited to learn more. I know that Warhammer fans go crazy and the lore is insane, so... Me, as a very deep lore enjoyer, I'm very excited. So let's get into it. Let's go.
As someone who doesn't necessarily serve the Omnissiah, but someone who can appreciate them, you will not be getting my legs today, as I will be replacing them with various things depending on which faction we are currently talking about to add a little bit more context and possible comedy to whatever the hell I am currently doing. So...
wait. You guys got tanky guys who wear little skirts? Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my god.
Hello everybody, my name is Bricky, and this is
Hello,
going
Bricky.
to be a long video and a large project that has been going on for quite some time. This is, I need two hands for this. This is every single Warhammer 40k race in kind of a nutshell explained, a little bit of explanation, a little bit of lore, a little bit of talking about the tabletop, mostly lore,
Yay!
what they're all about, and also a little bit of background for those of you who just have no clue what Warhammer 40,000 is. Now you see, Warhammer and Warhammer 40,000 is a universe people hear plenty of, but don't know a whole lot about.
I want to know the difference between Warhammer 40k and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, because I know that they're two different things. 40k seems like it's the more popular one, but I was initially, when I initially heard about Warhammer, I was initially drawn to Age of Sigmar because it seems more like fantasy. I have no idea if they're completely separate or if they're like connected. They're both called Warhammer. I have no idea, but I know 40k is a more popular one, so I'm curious. I want to learn. I like learning.
There's these dudes in big power armor with chainsaw swords, and they got these big old green orcs, and there's some bugs over there, and everyone calls these guys weebs. And then there's these spiky bitches over here, and I don't get it. I don't understand. Where do I start? Well, this
different settings. Oh, okay, I see.
Video is particularly for you, or for those of you who have a little bit of knowledge.
You guys are all old. You guys are all unks. He said it, not me. Sorry.
But you're kind of curious about each of the different races and factions in Warhammer. So overall, the Warhammer universe is vast when it comes to lore and background, and each different faction is so different with the things that they believe in, and some are human, some are transhuman, like where they all have all these crazy ass electronics on them. You've got aliens, and you've got the chaos factions, and there's so much to entail that
I think his tummy looks, wait, how do I go back by one frame? Wait. Meh. Editor, please make that smoother. Wait, his legs are crazy. He looks like he has a tummy ache. I think his tummy hurt a little bit.
So much to entail that I decided to embark on this project to tell you what each and every single one of them is about, and what the Warhammer universe is about as well, to give at least a little bit of an intro to this extremely bloated but very, very enjoyable world.
Me when I have too much ice cream.
That I and many others partake in. So, I will be explaining every single faction in the Warhammer 40k universe, at least all the factions you can play as, and some smaller factions here and there. I will not be discussing absolutely everything in it because that is a little bit much, and I'm not going to go too mega deep into the lore. I'm going to give you a pretty solid overview of each of the different factions and have you learn a little bit about them, and we'll discuss a little bit of the tabletop as well in case you were curious about that.
I like the tabletop. I like painting. I like the little figures. I think they're so cool. I wanna learn how to play the game more.
But for this episode entirely, we are discussing the Imperium of Man, because that takes up a fat chunk of Warhammer lore.
Fat chunk. Okay.
What is Warhammer 40,000? Well, the 40,000 starts off is the year 40,000, the 41st millennium. That's where it takes place, is in the year 40,000, 41,000 AD.
I was scared that there was going to be 40,000 factions.
You're already more knowledgeable. Let me read you a quote, first of many quotes in this video. It is the 41st millennium. For more than 100 years, the Emperor has sat immobile on the...
More than 100 centuries, even. Oh, my lord.
The golden throne of Earth. He is the master of mankind by the will of the gods, and master of 1,000,000 worlds by the might of his inexhaustible armies. He is a rotting carcass, writhing invisibly with power from the dark age of technology. He is the carrion lord of the Imperium, for whom 1,000 souls are sacrificed every day so that he may never truly die.
So, chat, alright, hear me out. I would like to become emperor, and I would like to be immortal. I am a god, so, therefore, where are my 1,000 souls? Where are my 1,000 sacrifices? You guys are slacking. What the hecky?
To be a man in such times is to be amongst untold billions. It is to live in the cruelest and most bloody regime imaginable. These are the tales of those times. Forget the power of technology and science, for so much has been forgotten, never to be relearned. Forget the promise of progress and understanding, for in the grim, dark future, there is only war. There is no peace amongst
War mentioned. War mentioned. Yeah, that's right. War mentioned.
the stars, only an eternity of carnage and slaughter and the laughter of thirsting gods.
I'm thirsty.
Everything blows. And it blows fucking hard.
Just like your mom. Got him.
Warhammer is probably the most dark and depressing universes
Oh.
ever in fiction.
Oh,
or at least
lovely.
like top 3. Everything is so absurdly horrible, destructive, or overpowered that it all kind of ends up canceling itself out. It's like Dota. War rages across the galaxy.
War.
Interstellar travel is only possible due to sacrificing 1,000 souls a day to a rotting carcass of a man
Holy
who you
shit.
believe to be your god. Demonic
I promise I'm not a rotting carcass, alright? My body is well intact, I promise you.
gods and just demons tear open the fabric of reality on a whim. Other Xenos or even other humans end up killing each other in untold billions across the galaxy. It is a time of unending war, slaughter, and a bloodbath amongst everybody.
Honestly, this sounds like my kind of thing, you know, being the god of war and everything. I think I would thrive.
Planets are deemed unrecoverable and are completely destroyed on a whim.
Plot twist, I invented Warhammer.
Everything sucks. But that's like the charm of it. See, everything in Warhammer,
It's kind of shit. It's kind of ass. It kind of sucks, but like, you know, it kind of makes it kind of nice, you know? It's really bad, but like, I guess that's like in a good way.
is evil. But being evil is kind of fun. Like, humanity, in its own right, is a xenophobic, prejudice, and religious zealot group that
Jesus.
kill each other just as much as they kill all of their enemies. And they're like mid to high tier.
My roles, yeah, my roles, me playing D&D too, that guy, top players, Imperium of Man, Eldar, Orcs. Eldar, if I remember correctly, are like the space elves. I think I really liked them. They were the ones that like I actually wanted to get little figures for because I was like, I wanted something that was as close to fantasy because I'm a Lord of the Rings nerd. So I wanted like as close to fantasy as possible. And I was told that I think it was the Eldar or like the space elves, I guess, kind of. So that's the ones that I wanted. But I never ended up getting a set of them. I just like painted somebody else's like sets. Orcs, Tyranids. Those sound like, I'm assuming, like insects. Orcs. It's interesting that there's orcs in this too, considering it's like, well, I guess sci-fi and fantasy do have a lot of crossover, but like orcs as well. Oh my god, orcs! Lord of the Rings mention. Playing low tier for fun, playing by intent. The guy who brings food. he's the nice one.
Evil on the evil scale of Warhammer, nobody is good. No matter who you are, everyone is some flavor, some color of evil. Whoever you pick, you are going to be the bad guy. But that's the fun of it. Because being the bad guy is badass. Villains are cool. They look cool, they got cool outfits, they got cool weapons, they got cool armies. Villains are cool, man. And when everyone is a villain, everyone is pretty cool. That's what makes this so charming, is that everyone can be the bad guy. So let's start off talking about the main bad guy, quote unquote, the Imperium of Man.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack.
The Imperium
Gear's
of Man
whack.
is the main empire of the human race. All of humanity is under this one flag.
This looks very much like Minas Morgul from Lord of the Rings. I've mentioned Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings mention counter where? But it does. It looks like where the ring race like ride out.
Called the Imperium. And about 10,000 years ago, there was a man. He was the
There was
emperor,
a man.
the emperor of mankind, a 10-foot-tall psychic demigod who led humanity
tall.
across the stars to colonize tons and tons of worlds, create superhuman soldiers, and really bring humanity into a new age. This man, the Emperor of Mankind, was a psyker. And a psyker is like a magician of sorts. In the world of 40K, there is the warp, the immaterium, kind of like hell, but sort of like a purgatory dimension of hell. And a psyker is someone who can take that power and manifest it through their mind to use it to do stuff. Like witchcraft stuff, magician stuff, spells, and lots of other things, but we don't want to get too into that. The Emperor, big boy psyker.
Big
tier,
boy.
A+, maybe even S. Now, the Emperor created a bunch of sons. Yes, created a bunch of sons known as the...
I like how you said created, which makes me feel like it was like test tube babies, which is probably what he means. But technically, even if you do it the normal way, you're still like creating them, just like in a different way.
The Primarchs. He created
20.
18 Primarchs to have them lead all of the different legions of humanity to the different stars and planets to help colonize and bring.
They all like clones. They all look different. Well, some of them look the same. These ones are bald. The bald ones all look the same. These guys look kind of different. These two, they got different hair.
Bring it out. These Primarchs
Test tube
are
babies.
basically like little versions of the Emperor. Not all of them are psychers, but a lot of them are very, very powerful, and they lead his special Space Marine legions. Then this
Space
big
Marines, right.
clusterfuck happened called the Horus Heresy, where the Emperor's favorite son, the Primarch, Horus, ended up joining Chaos and leading 9 other, well, I guess 8, 9 of the 18, half of his Primarchs directly to Earth to fight down the Emperor himself. Now, if you want to know what Chaos is, remember what I mentioned earlier? The warp,
I like
that
Chaos.
Immaterium, the hellish place? In there relies the 4 Chaos gods. Imagine...
Wait, she kinda... Yeah, I like Chaos. This seems cool. I like them.
like Satan and 3 other Satans.
They
The
look
warp
cool.
being kind of evil, those Chaos gods, that's the reason. And so those Chaos gods manipulated Horus, and then Horus helped manipulate all 8 other Primarchs to lead this giant coup directly on the Emperor on Earth. And they fucked up shit. After
Wait, like Emperor as in like his dad? Wait, did they fuck up their own dad? Is that what it was? Wait, no, this is the dad. This is the one that died. Wait, was it? They were the children of the Emperor, and then they led a coup on the Emperor. So they killed their father, or their test tube father.
this huge...
Am I understanding that correctly? Yeah, coup against the Emperor, their dad. Oh, I see. Dude, whoa, this guy's got heads hanging off of him. I'm assuming this is all official art. This is so cool. Wait, that's so interesting.
Civil War, Horus died, but not before brutally wounding the Emperor. And right at the end of his life, they put the Emperor on this large golden throne on Earth, in which he is now alive, just barely, but slowly rotting away, powering something called the Astronomicon, so long as he stays alive and is...
So, oh my god, wait. So their dad, they led a coup against their dad. So the Emperor is like, I want a bunch of children. I'm going to test tube my children to lead my armies. And then they were like, ooh, chaos people, yeah, raise me up and tell me to lead a coup against my dad. And then they lead a coup against their dad. They brutally frick up their dad, nearly killing him, but he's like clinging on to life, and they're like, you know what, instead of finishing you off, we're just gonna keep you prisoner and hook you up to this machine so that you could power this thing. Wait, that's crazy. Okay, wait, I like this. This is already like off to like such a really sick start. I kind of like it. It feels like space Game of Thrones, just because it's like already like very brutal and stuff. I kind of like it. I like it. Also, Memory Reboot, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Welcome in, Raiders. We're reacting to Warhammer 40k lore, so get cozy. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We had a good stream.
Fed 1,000 people a day.
1,000 people a day.
The Astronomicon is like the North Star. If you want to do interstellar travel in 40k, you need to pass through that demonic warp I mentioned earlier. But how do you know where you're going? Well, the Emperor is there putting a nice little navigator right there. He helps navigate you to know where you're going. If you want to go from Earth to some crazy solar system across the way, you need to go through that warp, and then you need to know where you're going, Go through there and pop your way out. It's like doing nether,
nether
travel in Minecraft, so you can shorten the distance between going to areas. So
You have to go through the nether to get out. That's actually a pretty cool comparison. I like that one.
long as the Emperor is alive and being fed
Alive.
1,000 people a day to stay alive, you can do that. The moment he dies, interstellar travel's gone for all of humanity. You're so boned. Now, since the Horus Heresy 10,000 years ago, the Imperium has fallen from grace substantially. All technology has started to dwindle and die. There is now giant fundamental religious extremists that now believe the Emperor of Mankind was a deity, a true living god, which is probably the last thing the Emperor would have wanted to be remembered for. So now you have this thing called the Ecclesiarchy, which is this giant church entirely devoted to spreading the good word of the Emperor. He is now the Holy Emperor God, the God Emperor of mankind, and all of the Imperium has taken up worshiping him to the fullest extent and killing anything that isn't humanity in his name.
Dude, imagine, like, you know, while you're, like, legitimately alive, you have a coup staged against you, and it's only after you're, like, clinging on and, like, you're, like, a zombie corpse vegetable that then you are respected and worshipped. It's like, why couldn't you just respect me when I was normal? Oh, my lord. The Emperor actually outlawed religion. Oh, that makes sense, actually.
The Imperium has this futuristic Gothic tone to it and a hefty religious zealotry to them. If you think anything against the Emperor, that's heresy and you deserve to die. That is called being a heretic. Heretics die in 40K. There is no such thing as freedom of religion. There is no such thing
That's just like, that looks like a fucked up crucifixion. Holy shit.
as freedom of speech, so long as you are against the Emperor. There is no such thing as any kind of tolerance. Everyone is a religious zealot. Some more than others.
For this guy.
But no matter what, you're preaching that good word. So right now, everyone in humanity is trying to expand their empire across the stars. If you are a heretic, someone who doesn't believe in the Emperor, you are deserving of death. If you believe in the Chaos Gods, you are also a heretic and you deserve death.
Even though it was the Chaos Gods that influenced the Emperor to become the vegetative god that he is now. That's so funny.
If you are an alien race of any kind, you are a filthy Xenos and you deserve death as well. So long as the murder continues and humanity expands, the Imperium of Man is very, very happy. However, the largest fighting force of this Imperium is my personal favorite faction, and the first faction we will discuss, the Astra Militarum, or also known as the Imperial Guard.
Pretty shit now, man. You finished? That's it, man. Game over, man.
The Imperial Guard is the main fighting force of the Imperium, and in a world of horrifying creatures, galactic monstrosities, the literal demons themselves breaking through the fabric of time to kill you, the Imperial Guard are untold billions of regular men and women wearing modern day like flak armor with a laser rifle. This is the humble las gun, the main weapon of the Imperial Guard. It fires superheated plasma lasers at an extremely fast fire rate. It is reliable, never jams. It can blow off limbs, giant holes in concrete. It is overall an extremely devastating weapon in modern day. It is one of the weakest in the 40K universe. Yeah, a laser rifle that never jams, it could blow off limbs, one of the weakest weapons.
That's kind of
That's
crazy,
the world we're in
actually.
right now. But
That's
who
insane.
cares? Because the Imperial
flashlight.
Guard has, in each battle, 500,000 of these men and women. 30,000 large armored tanks, 10,000 artillery batteries. The Imperial Guard wins through sheer numbers and firepower. They kind of have this World War I, World War II style aesthetic with
Yeah, I kinda like the
legions
aesthetic.
of guardsmen as well as high company commanders
aesthetic
and
is
generals
cool.
on the field along with them, and multiple kinds of troops. A normal Imperial Guard battle starts off with artillery, long lines of artillery, cracking the crust of the planet underneath the enemy's feet. And as this barrage continues, hundreds of thousands of guardsmen see a sea of guardsmen surges forward, firing and charging at everything possible while the planet rumbles as tanks roll up behind them. Gunships block out the sun and tanks block out the dirt with the steps and hoofprints of millions of guardsmen. It is through numbers and sheer sundering firepower. They are the first and last line of defense for the Imperium and make up a huge bulk of the battles. The Imperial Guard is also made up of tons of different kinds of regiments.
Gas masks.
The Catachin jungle fighters live in a death world that's more hospitable than almost any firefight they'll ever get into. So they just have this steroid-looking giant
They're just these like jacked guys that are like, yeah, I don't need armor. It's just me, my headband, and my rock hard abs.
Rambo predator looking
Yeah,
sons
Rambo.
of bitches, where nothing is anywhere near as scary as a simple night on their home planet. You have the Valhallan Winter Soldiers who haven't felt their toes
they
in
look
300
cool.
years. The Mordian Iron Guard,
Ooh.
who are more interested in making their shoes shine
Napoleon?
than actually fighting a battle. And then, of course, the big one, the Cadians from Cadia. The biggest export of guardsmen in the entirety of the Imperium. You will fire your first gun at 5. You will disassemble and reassemble it at 10. You will have pounding artillery drills day in and day out at 15. And you'll fight your first swarm lord at 16. And if you mention Cadia, you will burst into an unrelenting amount of tears and sadness like I do daily. To quote,
Did their planet blow up?
I have at my command an entire battle group of the Imperial Guard, 50 regiments including specialized drop troops, stealthers, mechanized formations, armored companies, combat engineers, and mobile artillery. Over 500,000 fighting men and 30,000 tanks and artillery pieces are mine to command. Emperor, show mercy to the fool that stands against me, for I shall not. The Imperial Guard are my personal favorite faction in 40k. They're the army I collect the most, the ones I enjoy playing the most, and the one I enjoy in the lore sense a lot. There's something about just a regular man with a laser rifle being told to charge the horrors of this universe and willingly doing so.
Yeah, I guess they're like one, at least by my guess, it seems like most of the things are like superhuman. Like the first dude that we talked about was like, he was like Horus was like 10 foot tall, big man. And then there's like aliens and stuff. So it seems like they're literally just your average Joes with laser rifles, which is kind of badass.
For his god emperor. It's just poetic. They actually represent the main Imperial
look so
Guard tactics
little.
pretty well. Large amounts of artillery that doesn't require a line of sight, lots of tanks, tons of infantry, drop troops, and gunships. Overall, they're pretty similar to how they sound, though a little bit expensive to collect, unfortunately. And they don't hit a lot. They have a bit of a bad aim, but you don't really care.
They're
because you're just
stormtroopers.
drowning them in shots. However, if you want more accurate fire and specialization, we can move on to talk about Space Marines.
Space Marines! Oh, the Angels of Death.
The Angels of Death
Ooh.
are up next. Space Marines are genetically engineered super soldiers and superhumans. They're given extra organs, their skin tissue is toughened.
Yeah, Space Marines are the ones that like my first introduction to Warhammer was like Space Marines. Like I remember getting like a set for I think like one of my family members for Christmas or something, and you know, like I go in there and you see Space Marines. That was the first thing you do. You go into a Games Workshop store, and I was given a little Space Marine to try and paint or whatever, to teach you how to paint, sort of thing. So Space Marines were the first ones that I was like, I guess, told about. So these are the only ones that like I say I know a fair bit. I knew that they were superhumans, and I know that there's blue ones, and I know that there's different colors. They're the ones I know the most about.
Their bones are stronger, they're taller than the average person. They're pretty massive people, and these are the specialized super soldiers that carry out a lot of the more specific tasks for the Imperium. And there's tons of legions of
Different
them. In fact,
colors.
there's one per Primarch. Each Primarch, the Emperor's son, as I mentioned before, oversees their legion of Space
That's what they
Marines.
oversaw.
The genetic upgrade they get is based on the genes of said Primarch. It's something called a gene seed. That's what brings them up to this like superhuman level. As stated, each Primarch has their own legion. Robot Girly Man has the Ultramarine.
Robot girly man? Wait, what was that?
said Primarch, something called a gene seed.
Gene
That's what
seed.
brings them up to this like superhuman level. As stated, each Primarch has their own legion. Robot Girly Man has the
Robot Girly
Ultramarines.
Man, okay.
Jagatai Khan has the White Scars. Rogel Dorn has the Imperial Fists. Corvus Corax has the Raven Guard.
those
There's
ones
a whole
are
bunch
cool.
of other side sections that are also extremely interesting and
Space
have a little bit more of a
Wolves,
twist on the average Space
Blood
Marines,
Angels,
which
World
we'll discuss
Eaters.
in a bit. Humorously enough, I don't have a whole lot to say about Space Marines. They're superhumanly fast. In fact, it's been said that nothing that large should move that quick. These men in power armor moving at blazing fast speeds. Their reflexes are faster. Their skin is
Their shoulders are huge.
tougher. They are overall just extremely powerful soldiers. In fact, where they differ comes down to which Space Marine Legion we're talking about. For instance, the Ultramarines done by Robot Gilliman,
Oh, the blue ones.
are the main blue boys. Strong
Yeah.
in almost every way, the jack of all trades kind of group that are a little bit too strong, and that's a lore problem, but the White Scars by Jagatai Khan are all about speed freaks, go fast. We're talking attack bikes,
Zoom, zoom.
we're talking
Speed
land
runners.
speeders. You want to go in quick, you want to hit them hard, you want them to be swarming around like buzzflies. Buzz saws. With the speed of buzz saws. Fuck you, Pale King. Salamanders
Hollow Knight reference.
love fire. Fire in the forge, fire in battle. Flamers, melta-guns, multi-meltas. Just so long as something can be burning, that's big. And they're also actually some of the nicest of the Space Marines. A lot of Space Marines
This size difference is insane. Like, he's got one hand under this dude's entire thigh. That's crazy. Holy crap.
have this kind of like holier than thou thing because of their genetic strength. However, the salamanders tend to put human lives above the lives of themselves, which is actually rather rare. They're also all black, but not like just regular black, like 2 a.m. line at a White Castle black. Like they have a charcoal, dark, ashy exterior and blazing red eyes. Apparently something about living
Looks
on their
kinda
home planet of
cool.
Nocturne, which I don't know if that makes much sense, but who cares? This is like fantasy land anyway. Overall, salamanders are actually one of my personal favorite legions because they're just
I like the
really
name
cool.
Salamander.
They're fun to play as because of all their flamer weapons, and they have a nice, like, more heartwarming lore as opposed to being super evil like
Yeah, they're
everyone else is. Oh my
nice.
god, we're not even a quarter of the way through the Space Marine legions. Imperial fists moving the power of the siege and defensive positions.
Why is there's a baby one? There's a baby with the gas mask angel baby with a parchment clothing loincloth?
Raven Guards, master of stealth and sabotage while having bird helmets. Iron
That's
Hands,
cool.
masters of machines and vehicles while being really goddamn
I like the
good
Ravens
at
so
being
far.
sold on eBay after one nerf. Space Wolves
Wait.
while being really goddamn good at being sold on eBay after
That really makes so many. Do people just not like this one?
one nerf. Space Wolves, Vikings
wolves.
and tons of wolves and axes, battle axes, fur everywhere. Space
I like the Space Wolves. I remember the Space Wolves being a thing. That was one I remember before when I looked into them a little bit. I thought the Space Wolves were cool.
Wolves, angry, big teeth, blood angels, the genetic defect to make them want to drink blood and go crazy called
Vampires.
the red thirst.
Ooh.
They have cupid wings and stuff, which is a little bit strange, and they are all super gay for Sanguinius. Dark
Honestly,
wings and stuff, which is a little bit strange, and they are all super gay
I would.
for Sanguinius. Dark angels are old school knights
Warhammer Smasher Pass 1.
and inner circle theme and
Huh?
Are you a heretic?
Me? No, never. Once from the blue moon, I know.
Deathwatch, a fancy anti-Xenos group that nobody plays because Deathwatch, and they look cool though, but no one plays them. I don't know about Deathwatch. They're there though. Black Templars for the people who, if you haven't prayed at least 3 times a day, you're gonna start praying out that airlock. And
Oh,
I'm
God.
sure some other chapters I may have missed as well, like Crimson Fists and stuff. But those are the main ones right here. Here. Quote.
Okay, the Raven ones seem cool. The Salamanders seem really nice and cool, and the Space Wolves seem kind of epic. I kind of am a sucker for Viking kind of stuff. I think that's kind of cool.
From the Emperor himself. They shall be my finest warriors, these men who give of themselves to me. Like clay I shall mold them, and in the furnace of war I shall forge them. They shall be of iron will and steely sinew. In great armor I shall clad them, and with the mightiest weapons shall they be armed. They will be untouched by plague or disease, no sickness shall blight them. They shall have such tactics, strategies, and machines that no foe will best them in battle. They are my bulwark against the terror. They are my defenders of humanity. They are my space marines, and they shall know no fear. And on the
They
tabletop,
shall know no
they
fear.
fuck. Oh, they fuck hard. As
Hey,
of making
yo.
this video, Space Marines are laughably strong. That might change at some point, but overall, Space Marines just have it's like a Swiss Army knife, a tool for anything you need, except it's like a gold-plated Swiss Army knife. It is extremely strong. If you are actually getting into the tabletop of Warhammer, Space Marines are a great start. Also, whatever gameplay style you have, whether you want to be sit back with long range and heavy weaponry, go fast and run in, or even just full melee, all of these options are
They look
totally there for
cool.
you. Space Marines are super badass, but unfortunately, it's time we start praying to our new god, the 2011 Honda Civic.
Is it any wonder people are afraid of technology?
Technology!
The Adeptus Mechanicus. The Adeptus Mechanicus are a technophile cult on Mars. Now, these people are a little bit weird because they don't actually believe in the Emperor of Mankind. And you might think, oh, whoa, Berkey, that sounds like some heresy.
Heretic!
They believe in the Emperor, they believe in his power, but they don't pray to him. They pray to something called the Omnissiah. And the Omnissiah is this kind of machine god that they believe permeates in all machines. And if you think, well, wait a minute, they believe in a different god as well? That sounds like super heresy. Well, yes,
Super heresy.
but they also make all your guns, and they make all your tanks, and they make everything that you have.
You have to let it slide because we make all of your weaponry, and if you don't let this slide, we will stop providing you weaponry and will instead use it to kill you.
So you can't really tell them to fuck off because you're not gonna win nothing if you don't got stuff to shoot people with. See, their Omnissiah at least makes sense from their standpoint. They believe it to be a deity that permeates through all machines. Your Honda Civic, your standard bolt gun, your Dune Strider Walker, your giant mechs, your huge ships. The Omnissiah is present through all. And the only reason your stuff works is because the machine's spirit in it says it works. If
The machine spirit, so the AI.
you want your gun to work, your tank to run, you must pray to it.
Siri has become sentient. Literally, like Siri. Oh my god! Wait, I said Siri, and my phone Siri went off. My tracking stopped because Siri fucking heard her name and just went hello. Just to say, it's like Siri becomes fucking sentient, and she's like, hey, so in order for me to keep your iPhone working, you must worship me. Oh my lord.
And I mean full stop. You need to start chanting in high Gothic. You need to burn incense. You need to sit on your knees and pray to that car. You need to rub oil on your robes, and you need to go ahomina, homina, 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 homina. Full stop. If you want your damn thing to work, if you want your gun to fire, you need to do that. They are very bizarre, and they actually have a bit of a point because it's obviously working. And if you look at them,
Yeah.
I don't know how that works. So
Dude, this is crazy. He doesn't even look like he has any actual like flesh. Like he just looks like a straight up robot. Oh my god. Yo, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you had a good stream. AI is banned. Wait, really? Due to an event known as the Dark Age of Technology. So you mean our future?
So they obviously know something about what they're doing. The most notable member of the Adeptus Mechanicus is Archmagos, whatever, Belisarius Call. Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
He looks crazy.
This is the group we're talking about. These are these
Holy
weirdos.
shit.
Here, the Omnissian Creed. The credo.
Creed?
Omnissiah.
The
There is
band?
no truth in flesh, only betrayal.
Ooh.
There is no strength in flesh, only weakness. There is no constancy in flesh,
Only decay.
There is no certainty in flesh,
But death.
Flesh is
That's kinda
weakness,
metal.
Flesh is
No pun
death.
intended.
The Omnissiah is the god of the machines, and if you wish to be whole, if you wish to be holy, if you wish to give unto him, you must saw down your limbs and remove your organs and replace them with mechanical parts, because that is what he wants, and that is how you will become enlightened.
Do you wait, saw off your own? Like, do they literally give you a fucking saw blade and like make you go all Silent Hill F on you and like be like, all right, saw off your arm, dig out your fucking heart and replace it with this like cog machine? That's kind of crazy. How do you not die in that process? What the hell?
Hard technophiles mixed with religious extremism.
That's
the Mechanicus.
insane.
Now, for their army side of things, they are with the Skitari. The Skitari operate with very bizarre weaponry and lots of different kinds of vehicles, tanks, and different people in between. They're very weird, but they have extremely wacky and enjoyable, and in fact quite effective, both in the real game and in the lore, weaponry and gear. Overall, as an army on the tabletop, they're very weird and have a whole bunch of different shenanigans, but if you like kind of that quirky, wacky techno thing, I'd give them a pickup. Hell, they're so paranoid. I gotta keep going. They're so paranoid and crazy. These Dune Striders you see right here, one guy was able to make them work. One guy, and he died. And they're so scared they'll never work again that they keep them on and they never turn them
That's
off. And they run
crazy.
around in a circle the whole time until they need them, and then they corral it and they go into battle.
That's insane.
The Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh
Now,
my
if you want
God.
to talk about faith, though, let's talk about the Sisters of Battle.
Oh?
A simp has fallen for
Eh?
an eagle in Lego City.
In Lego City, a simp has fallen for an e-girl in Lego City.
The Sisters of Battle of the Adeptus
Oh my god, wait, she's kind of hot. I want to be her.
Sororitas, if
I wanna
that's
be
how I pronounce
her.
it correctly, is an all-female group of battle sisters going through
Dude,
the
she's like me for real.
ecclesiarchy section of
Battle
the
sisters.
Imperium. The ecclesiarchy is, of course, the church. This is, imagine a private army of the church, which is scary, and it is. The sisters are an extremely zealotous force, and they take this to a full extreme. They believe in three main things: faith, martyrdom, and fire. Through the bolter,
Fire.
the flamer, and the melta, the Sisters of Battle are extremely potent at taking out chaos and heretics. Mainly heretics, because as they are a fighting section of the ecclesiarchy church, that's the big thing they want to kill. Any form of
It
heretic
looks
will
sick.
face the Emperor's justice through those three main weapons.
This halo thing above her, like around her head too, is so cool. Like design-wise, all of these have really sick designs. I will say, I think the Space Marines have a slightly, maybe it's a slight bias because they were my first introduction to like Warhammer and they're the poster boys. So like maybe because of the poster boys, I'm kind of desensitized and they feel kind of not as cool looking because they're just big dudes in big armor. Still cool, but like not as cool looking, I think, as the other two, as these guys and the last guys we saw. They just look like the design elements all look so interesting. Space Marines are still cool though. I like how they have different variants of them, I guess I should say.
The bolter, the flamer,
But the
and
aesthetics
melta,
of her
and they
is
will
so
do
sick.
with extreme prejudice. Literally. They are the closest things we have to nuns in space. And I'm
That's so
talking
sick.
hardcore nuns. They carry holy fire on their backs. They have holy like books and sigils all across their armor. Their main battle tank is a fucking pipe organ missile launcher.
Wait, that looks sick. A pipe organ launcher? That's really cool.
They have small babies that they have like removed their brain capacity to make them little servant cherubs
Remove their brain. Dude, that's
to
insane.
fly around and give them ammunition and shit.
Oh my god. Wait, that's kind of
drop
fucked, but also really
churches
cool.
From low orbit.
Snap, cherub child, I need more ammo, please.
As mini drop pods onto battles They drop churches into battles, and they blare.
Hang on 1 second. I know we're in the middle of a firefight, but I just need to go pray real quick. I need to go. Forgive me, Daddy, for I've been a bad girl. I just shot a man in the head.
War hymns and holy music from
I mean, forgive me, Father, for I've sinned.
their frigates in low atmosphere and shower holy water across
Holy
the
water,
battlefield.
that's really cool.
These are the people you are dealing with, and they're fucking awesome.
They are really
can
cool.
Literally stave off demons on the tabletop because their faith is that strong. Remember the warp, the demons from the warp? Well, the warp also manifests in your mind. All of your emotions, negative and positive, go through the warp. It's the immaterium, the place of all things. So if you are that mentally fortified, that mentally strong, you can stave off horrifying demons. And all these girls, oh, not a crack.
That's
Not
crazy.
a crack in that mental armor. Now, as much as a meme as they are, and as much as their models look a lot like Ongo Loglian,
Oh my god.
yeah, which I can't unsee anymore, I gotta say, I love their design. I think they're
really
extremely
cool.
They're another army that I'm currently collecting.
This thing is insane. Wait, you can actually get this as a model? That, like, pipe organ tank? Dude, that's so cool. I love the red and the gold and the white. Dude, that's actually really neat.
They just released a whole new line of figures very recently, and they look wonderful.
That's so
Everything
cool.
From Celestine,
The flying
living,
ones?
literally undying saint, from the triumph of Saint Catherine, which is literally a funeral procession as a model. Those organ tanks I
That's
mentioned
really
earlier.
cool.
This shit is the most over-the-top badassery in a lot of the Warhammer
I like them
universe,
so
and
far.
goddamn it, is it over the top? But Sisters
So
of
far,
Battle
they're my
are
favorite.
So cool.
I'm gonna go through this list. So far, they're my favorite of the list so far. I think they're really cool.
I'm a guardsman at heart. Oh, this is such a cool faction. By Bolter Shell, Flamer Burst, and Melta Blast, the mutant, the heretic, and the traitor alike are cleansed of their sin of existence.
Sin of
So it has been
existence.
for 5 millennia, so shall it be until the end of time.
Your existence is a sin. That's crazy.
And speaking of burning demons,
Ooh. The Grey Knights.
the Grey Knights are the first army I actually collected back in 7th edition. The Grey Knights are a super secretive and much more old school look at power armored knights, except they are all psychers. All of them have that
Ooh,
crazy space
the
magic
mind
magician
stuff.
shit. For every 100,000 guardsmen, there's one Grey Knight. For
I like their armor. They got like kind of the Spartan helmet like plume going on, and like the more of like, I guess, more of a plate look, like a plate armor look. They look really cool. I like the red and the gold again. I'm a little bit of a sucker for red and gold, if you couldn't tell.
For every
Good
10,000
combo.
Sisters of Battle, there's one Grey Knight. For every 1,000 Space Marines, there's one Grey Knight. Grey Knights are the strongest of the strong. both in
Stronger than
mental
Space
will
Marines too,
and
holy.
absolute just strength. These are Space Marines that are all high-level.
That's
psychers,
crazy.
All of them able to specifically
And the
do
big boy in the
one
back.
goal, and that is kill demons. The Emperor believed that the demons of chaos were the #1 threat to the Imperium, and he probably is right. However, this group is entirely based on doing that through a myriad of tactics. Coming from the planet, or I guess the moon, of Titan in the Sol system, the Grey Knights are thrown through extremely rigorous training and are as clear of mind and soul as they possibly can be. Since the demons of the warp are the warp and your mind projects to the warp, people can go insane very fast, especially lower level psychers. These Grey Knights need to be able to harness the
Ooh,
warp
he
in
looks
the
cool.
presence of demons and stay perfectly sane. One of their characters, one of my favorite characters, is named Castellan Crow. He has a demon blade, the black blade of Mahamahama, and he has to have it on him.
A demon
because
blade.
It tempts everyone nearby, constantly beckoning them. Use my power, use my strength, suck my penis, whatever the possibility. And so
Yeah?
he has to keep it on him all the time.
He needs to keep it on him all the time, just in case he wants to.
As this thing whispers to him, consistently, and he has to stave it off forever, being alone in his chambers or on the battlefield, because anyone who gets too close to it might be tempted a little too hard. He is that pure of heart and mind, and all the characters in the Grey Knights are basically like that. The only
That's
issue
crazy.
is that Grey Knights have a scorched earth policy, more ways than one. If they're fighting demons, demons corrupt and make people crazy. So if I'm a guardsman and I'm fighting demons and the Grey Knights arrive and they kill all the demons, I'm a risk.
Ooh.
And so guess who's not making it out of there? On the tabletop.
So even if you're on the same side of the Grey Knights, like you're fighting alongside the Grey Knights, but because demons can tempt you, the Grey Knights are like, yeah, even though the demons are gone, you might be tempted by the demons, so you're gone too. Bye-bye. So they'll kill people on their own side just because they might be tempted. You're screwed either way is insane. That's crazy.
They're very strike fast, strike hard.
Seen as a risk, yeah.
They teleport
Holy.
all around the place. They are fast strike groups, small amounts of models because they're so dang strong. You only have so many characters, but with it, you get in there, you're very tough, very tanky, you hit really hard, and you try to bounce around the battlefield quickly, but you don't have numbers, and so every dead Grey Knight hits really damn hard. They're fun, though, if you like that kind of fast striking kind of army.
High risk, high reward, I guess, play style, where like, there could be a risk if you lose one, because you don't have that many disposable, pieces, but you do hit pretty hard, so it's high reward if you can keep them all alive.
Oh, and also,
Interesting.
Caldor Drago is a thing. We're not even going to get into Caldor Drago.
He looks cool.
All right, that is, oh my goodness.
Drago.
Gracious. I am the hammer. I am the mail about his fist. I am the spear in his hand. Though we are lost, I am the shield on his arm. I am the flight of his arrows. I am the hammer. I am the sword. I am the shield. I am a soldier at the battle at the end of time.
That's metal.
Knights are pretty hard.
Dude, all of these quotes are so badass. I love it.
Hardcore. They are as holy as you can get for a Space Marine. If you like Space Marines and you want to, you don't think they're holy enough, you want to be holier? Grey Knights. Now, if you want to be holier and big, let's talk Imperial Knights.
Oh, Lord, he coming!
Big
Do you
boy.
like gigantic walkers the size of homes or medium-sized buildings? Do you want to kill heretics?
Holy
But
shit.
you want to kill like 40 of them per turn? Do you want a gigantic old-school knight noble house style of walkers with giant chainsaw arms? Then you got Imperial Knights.
That thing's insane, dude. I want to know how much this thing costs. I want to see how big it is and how much it costs. That's crazy. Spitty, thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, I'm Aries. I'm glad to work for Mythos. I've been gone for a hot minute because I've been having internet issues since October, and then the holidays, and I moved, and there's been so much, but I'm finally moved, and I have better internet now, so I am back in the new year now. Welcome in. Hello. It's so good to see you guys. $130. Honestly, that's not as much as I thought. That's still a lot. US though, actually, that is a lot actually. But I'm back. Hello, we are reacting to Warhammer 40k lore. Every single Warhammer 40k faction explained part 1. We're just kind of doing a little chill stream today. First stream back, easing into it. Relaxing a little bit. This is really cool so far. I kind of dig it so far. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Hope you had a good time with Spit. What were you doing? What were you doing? You're just chatting. What were you doing? Chatting. It's so good to see you guys. If you don't know Spit, please go check her out. Go give her lots of love. Very, very sweet. Yes, Warhammer 40k. I used to paint a little bit of them, but I didn't know really anything about it lore-wise. So I have decided we are gonna learn a little bit. So we are learning. Yeah, I'm happy to be back. It feels good. I feel like I'm like a little bit more normal. It's felt so weird streaming so inconsistently for the past few months, like not having internet. And I'm like, dude, what do? I used to stream like 5 days a week, and like now I'm like, what the heck? So it's really good to be back. I feel like I'm starting to have some more normalcy in my life. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. We'll have a proper schedule, I think, next week. But today I was like, you know what? Let's ease into it. A little stream. It's good. Have a good night, Retro. How enjoyed this? Go Warhammer 40k because it costs 40k to build. That makes sense. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Go get cozy if you guys want to. We have we're like just over halfway done the video. Yeah, we're chilling. Thank you so much for the raid, Spit. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. Go check out Spit. Thank you.
Imperial Knights, it's not a whole lot to talk about them because they're just gigantic walkers, but they have this old school like house feel to them, like literally like they're houses. Each Imperial
people live
Knight
on them?
comes from a house, and each of them act in their own special way. These behemoth of walkers also destroy almost everything in their path, killing full swaths of squads in a couple shots, stepping
The
on
other
legions
thing
of
is
troops.
huge.
Like, these things do
What is that
not mess
other
around.
thing?
And they look so cool. Imperial Knights and Chaos Knights, actually, for that matter, don't have a whole lot to discuss. They're just
Is that a Balrog? Is this a freaking Balrog? I want this guy.
super big, heavy walkers.
Lord of the Rings
and
mention
they
again?
look different depending on your house or chaos god you currently believe in. And overall, these things are just really cool if you want to murder everything in your path. They're the big, scary, big unit of Warhammer, and if you want to collect them,
That looks
go to
so
town. They
crazy.
make for a great painting project too. Game over back down
True.
to Earth.
Painting that would be so
Let's talk
cool.
something about a little bit different, a little more.
I want a bloodthirster of corn. Ooh, wait, no, wait, that's the wrong band. Wait, I don't know how to make the corn sound. How do you make what is I don't know why I'm asking you guys as if I can like as if you guys can convey the sound of the fucking song over text. You guys know what I'm insert the corn fucking metal song thing. Oh my god. Are you ready? That. Okay.
Gold. If guardsmen are regular soldiers,
Oh, they look kind of cool.
Space
Wait, they look Spartan. They got the Spartan like leather skirts.
Marines are super soldiers. Grey Knights are super soldiers. The Adeptus Custodes are super soldiers cubed. The Adeptus Custodes are
Wait, they look sick. Wait, they look cool. They look very Roman-esque. I like
the
it.
third major army I own. I know 3 armies.
Rah rah. Rah rah. I'm just gonna make fucking metal gurgling sounds. Alright. They look cool.
Adeptus Custodes are the third major army.
Wait, blood for the blood god, skulls for the skull throne? That's from Warhammer? Dude, I didn't even know that was from Warhammer.
I own. I know 3 armies. I know. I got carried away. Okay, but that's
Three
all. I only have
armies.
3. Okay.
I got carried away. Okay, it's only 3. Okay, so I said I was only at 3, but like, you know, I just really wanted to get this 4th army. So now, don't worry, it's only 4 armies. Okay, but like, this army was really cool. But like, don't worry, like, it's 5 armies. 5 armies is okay. 6 armies. Every Warhammer fan ever, probably, I think.
They are our final brand of Space Marines, but these ones
They
are
look cool.
super special. Okay, if a guardsman is 6 foot, a Space Marine is 7 feet, a custodian is 8 feet. These are the giant defenders
look
of
so
Holy
sick.
Terra, which is also Earth. Earth is Terra. Themselves. These are the people that literally guard the Emperor's throne room,
Ooh.
hence custodies. These boys protect the Emperor's throne room at all times and are literally like handcrafted people.
A battle of 5 armies? You could probably do that with the Middle Earth sets, because Games Workshop has Middle Earth, like Lord of the Rings sets, which I really want.
They're not humans brought up by a gene seer or something. These are all handcrafted super soldiers.
They're so cool.
I think from a tube. These behemoth of men are like 8 feet, 8.5 feet tall, and functionally immortal. They stand still,
Holy.
spear in hand, for hundreds of years without the need to
Jesus.
sleep and barely even the need to eat, watching over the throne room.
Okay, I would hate that. Having to stand, maybe it's the ADHD, but having to stand still for hundreds of years, not eating or sleeping, dude, I would go literally insane.
And every other area of Holy Terra for their entire purpose in life. And oh my lord, are they terrifying. These custodians put Space Marines to shame.
The gold
If you
pants.
like your super soldiers, these are your super mega soldiers.
They
One
look
of these
really
men
cool. Their
can
aesthetic
take on
is so
probably
sick.
3 Space Marines and most likely win. There are many different groups of custodians as well, like the Solar Watch, or there's also one of my personal favorite, the Aquilon Shield.
Ooh.
The Aquilon Shield go out
purple.
to seemingly unimportant individuals and protect them because they believe that they are going to be doing something very important in their lives. For instance, let's say a regular guardsman gets
That's why there's one of these guys that stands by my bed every night. Oh my god. They go up to random unimportant people and guard them because they think they have potential. So that's why.
The protection of this giant 8.5-foot tall golden god, because that guardsman will end up becoming a general one day or something of that nature. The custodians work in mysterious ways and are almost always outnumbered, but never outmatched. These people are pretty horrifying, both on the tabletop as well as in the lore. There are very few of them, however.
They look so cool.
There's actually an extremely small amount of them, but that's kind of the point. There's only so many of these people that can have war gear this strong, weapons this powerful, and training this good. And the custodians have all three of it. For 100 years, I stood my watch amidst the somber shadows of the Sanctum Imperialis. I was still as a statue, but always ready, always attuned to dangers unseen. Days, months, years passed by in a frenzied blur beyond those walls, yet within little moved and nothing changed. For 100 years I did not but wait, yet had any threat appeared, I would have struck it down in a heartbeat. For 100 years I stood my watch, and as it ends I can tell you this: patience is a weapon.
That's, again, these are such cool quotes. I think they're so sick. But oh my god, I would be sitting there being like, somebody please break in, somebody please break in, somebody please break in, please give me something to kill, please give me something to do. This is Henry Cavill's favorite faction. Honestly, based. That man is so based.
Custodians are the top dogs of the Imperium, and they
The
hurt
lion
just
on his
that
back,
same way.
too?
Though I do want to discuss a little bit about the Sisters of Silence
Ooh.
before we get out of here, because the Sisters of Silence I also have a few of, and they're really fun, but they don't get enough attention. These kind of bald, lady-
Yeah, they're like, they have a ton of hair, but only in one spot? Why are they like kind of bald?
These are a whole group of pariahs, or also known as blanks. We'll be referring to them as blanks from now on. So as every mind is somewhat connected to the warp, these blanks are a genetic mutation that has it suppressed heavily. Because of that mind suppression, normal people feel this weird, like, uncomfortable nature when around them. When a Sister of Silence walks past them, you feel ill. You feel just uncomfortable and strange. So most of them don't actually live past childhood, because once they are birthed, they're, well, you know, killed or something at a very young age, because they just emit a horrifying aura. These ladies, however, are guardians of the throne as well for more psychic threats. See, none of the custodians are psychers, so they have a difficult time dealing with major demons and other kinds of psychic phenomena. These sisters are extremely specialized in it, all of them taking a vow of silence as they don't speak, hence the term Sisters of Silence, but they communicate through hand gestures and things of that nature.
Sign language.
But if there's a demon issue, if there's any kind of warp-based problem, the sisters are extremely adept at dealing with them, thanks to their blank gene. They normally work a lot of time with the custodians because they have to deal with both kinds of threats, but they're not represented that way on the tabletop. In fact, they only have like one real model for them, which is very unfortunate. I hope they'll get some like news soon, because I think they should really be working together as it is that way in the lore, but hopefully we'll get there soon. But if we're talking about blanks, let's talk assassins.
Ooh.
My precious power ring.
More assassins. Ooh.
It's been a long video. We're about to round it out. We got this and one more human thing, and then we're done. The
Let's go.
assassins, though, the Officio Assassinorum, oh boy, these people are
They look
deadly.
cool.
Yeah, they're called assassins. They should be, but
They should be, yeah. Imagine you have this whole faction that's called assassins, but they're really bad at killing people.
These people will mess you up. So these are from the Officio Assassinorum, a very special organization, and they are handpicked by the Grand Master of the Officio Assassinorum from the, what was it called? Scola Progenium. It's basically,
Dude, what? That looks like Rhea Lucaria, but like in
what
space.
was it called?
It looks like Rhea Lucaria or like Anna Orlando, but in space. What the hell?
Scola Progenium. It's basically an orphan school. Your parents got murdered by demons or something, you get sent to this and you get trained to be whatever. Tempestus Drop Troop, an Inquisitor, maybe even.
Ooh, you look so sick. Like, it's like Bloodborne, but like you got like plate armor. Dude, this looks so cool. I like you.
Maybe you get a blank gene and you get thrown into the Sisters of Silence, or sometimes you just disappear. When you are taken, however, you go to one of 4
You disappear.
temples, because the Assassinorum works in the temple style of things. These temples are the Vindicare, Caluxus, Calidus, and Eversor temples. Let's start with the Vindicare. I'm far away. I've been sitting here for 3 weeks. Poof! The Vindicare Temple is the main sniper-based temple. Gigantic sniper rifles for all these assassins. Their whole point is to be able to be in a spot and sit there, eye and scope, for weeks, waiting for their perfect target, taking people out from literal miles away after extremely long time periods. The Vindicare Temple is about precise, perfect aim. There have been reports of Vindicares being able to single out particular body parts from over 2-3 miles away. Temples in the head, the jugular, for instance, and been sitting there after weeks. And when they're ready, take that shot. Time is done. Packs them up. The
That's
Calidus
insane.
Temple, however,
Ooh.
is a lot more about shape-shifting and deviant art. It's mostly a
Yeah, deviant art. This art better make me a deviant. Holy.
female-based one, or at least it seems to be, and this allows a lot of body augmentation for certain individuals to be able to kind of transmorph themselves and infiltrate areas that are problems. These assassins will end up taking missions that take them years, 2-3 years, to infiltrate a heretical group and slowly work their way up, just to get enough time to put a bullet into the main target's head and then escape unharmed. Or become the main target and sabotage it from within. These are all completely about deception, mind tricks, polymorphing, and everything in between. And lots of drawings. The Eversor Temple. Just kind of disturbing one. The Eversor Temple is about when you don't want anything to come back alive, friend or foe. You want it all dead. An Eversor is psychogenically conditioned with just psychotherapy and psychological torture to only feel violence, hatred, and anger. It does the Clockwork Orange style of thing of just making you forced to watch never-ending pain and misery and psycho conditioning, I guess is the term. And then they pump you full of tons of psychedelic drugs and they cryo-freeze you. And then they drop you in an area where they just want to make sure everything is dead.
They just make you, they literally break your mentality by making you watch a lot of violent stuff. Then they just pump you through a lot of drugs. And then they're like, all right, take a coma, like cryo freeze you, so that when we unfreeze you and drop you somewhere, you have all these fucking just pure drugs and psychedelics going through you. And you go on a fucking rampage. That's insane.
And then you defrost.
Holy shit.
Full of just all this insane, mind-boggling psychotherapy and psychedelic drugs, and you just go.
Yeah, literally what he said.
Yeah, if you don't care if anyone comes back alive. You're like, all right, lost cause, send them in. Finally, there's the most bizarre temple, the Caluxus Temple. The Caluxus assassins are feared even among the other temples. So that blank gene, the people will go to the Caluxus Temple with this as well. And this is where they can harness that to be massively anti.
Do they like rip their skin off their faces to make their, like they all have skull heads? Is that a mask or do they rip their skin off?
Psyker or even just anti-regular people.
That's
They're
crazy.
seen with extreme fear and distrust among many, many people. They're described by the Eldar by quote as being pure evil. Imagine that uncomfortable feeling from that blank gene I mentioned.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then imagine them being taught and given equipment to amplify it by 100. If normally regular people feel uncomfortable, now they are basically akin to being a siren wailing directly in your ear. And if you're a psyker, oh no. The sheer presence of a Caluxus assassin is enough for you to tear your skin off. You will rather gouge.
What? I have a knack for predicting things. They don't get their skin torn off. They make them tear off their own skin.
your eyes out
The
and
other
rip your
people do
nails
it.
off than even being near this person. The Cluxed Assassin is when you want psychers to literally lose their minds, and they will go on their knees and ask you to gun them down because
That's
it is
crazy.
a suitable choice over being anywhere near you. The motto of that temple
I don't want to be near you so badly. I would rather you shoot me. That's insane.
is that which is unknown and unseen commands the greatest fear. Now, for the tabletop, assassins aren't that special. You can call them in no matter what Imperial
Yeah, dude, the drugged up guy actually looks like he's drugged up. Like, he looks insane.
faction you are, and they do a lot of work for themselves, but at the same time, they're very specialized and require a lot of finesse. And they work the way you generally want them to, though. You want to cause some distortion and weird stuff, you take a Calidus. You want to just murder swaths of infantry and then blow up Eversor. You want to kill that one guy, Vindicare, and if you have a lot of Psychers, Caluxus. It's a nice little, like, jack of all trades if you have a specific thing you want to kill. And you get to choose which is really fun. But now, let's talk about the last human faction. We can round this video out before we do part 2. The Inquisition.
Ooh.
We have a lot to talk about with them.
On the subject of heresy.
Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition?
Oh boy. Where do I even begin with the Inquisition? Take every secret police you can think of. The KGB, the Gestapo, the
Even just not
CIA,
found.
FBI, any of these kinds of people. And then
Oh,
mark it up by about 10
hello.
and give them the most power in the entire Imperium. No, you know what? How about this? This right here, it's not just a quote. This is the Imperial motto, the motto of the Inquisition. I apologize for my bad pronunciation. Innocentia nihil probat.
Nihil! Oh my god, they literally went like fucking Moog on him.
Innocence proves nothing.
That's kind of crazy.
The most powerful
Innocence proves
organization
nothing.
in the Imperium, the secret police, their #1 motto is innocence proves nothing. The Inquisition goes
I love this art. They look so cool.
around like the secret police or like detectives to find issues in the Imperium. And they have different ordos depending on which one we're talking about. The Ordo Hereticus, the Ordo Xenos, the Ordo Malleus, for instance, and a whole bunch of other
They
ones.
look so
Hereticus
cool.
is obvious, they deal with heretics. Xenos tries to find alien threats, and Malleus is demons. They all have different specializations in what they're trying to go for as
I love
this
their armor.
Inquisitor. And that's what they're called, Inquisitors. Each of them, as an Inquisitor, has their own free reign to do as they wish. They may have a ship and a crew, and they go out to find problems and interrogate people a lot. They are above the law in
That
every
looks sick.
department over Space Marines. Now, the Space Marines might argue against them and stuff, and there might be a lot of blowback, but technically they are above them as Inquisitors.
I love like the gothic elements of this. I'm realizing I really dig like the sci-fi like laser stuff is cool, but like I really dig especially the gothic elements of it. I think it's so cool.
They are looking to
So, like, the gothic
investigate
mixed with
and
the
figure
sci-fi
out
is sick.
coups and cults and demonic incursions and possible Xenos issues like gene stealers or a new threat coming into an area. They're about learning that stuff and actually doing detective work. And memes aside, they're pretty good at it. The Inquisition having all of this power does make them a little bit power hungry and frantic sometimes. And yes, it is still a bad thing, but most of them are pretty good at their
Ooh.
job. And they spend a lot of time being very diligent to make sure that all of these leads they follow are proper and correct. They're basically space detectives with just enormous power.
I really like
and
these
sometimes
guys
a bit
so
of a
far.
power
They're really
complex. And
cool.
we haven't even talked about Exterminatus yet. Exterminatus. Exterminatus is deeming a planet unfit to be saved. I deem that this planet is demon infested and taking it back will cost too many resources and is not worth it. I have now committed Exterminatus on this planet. I will now sign
Exterminate.
the death warrant of an entire Imperium planet.
That's
as it is
crazy.
unfit to take and better to be destroyed than allow the enemy to hold it. This
You
can
will
mean
be
saturation
exterminated.
bombardment. This can mean cracking the planet's core and breaking it apart.
That's crazy.
Doesn't matter. Render this planet inhospitable to all life. Yes, the innocence proves nothing people are the only people who can choose this planet must die in its entirety.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you're playing the villain. Now, it is memed a lot, but most Inquisitors are very rare to do Exterminatus. Exterminatus is a very crazy thing. There's only so many worlds that you don't want to destroy all of them. Now, naturally, with the memes aside, there are some people who are a little bit rough on this one.
Fidus Cryptman is an Inquisitor of the Ordo Xenos, also known as Major Tyrannical. There's a whole wiki page.
But most Inquisitors generally don't like to do Exterminatus a ton, but it is an option they have. And it's a crazy option when you think about it.
Definitely not K-Frost.
Secret Police Inquisition are unfortunately not represented on the tabletop very much. You generally kind of put one in
She's got heels on her armor. Oh my god, what a badass.
your army if you feel like it. You have a couple special options there and some side content, but they're not really fleshed out very well, and personally they need a lot more stuff put in there, and they really need a lot more effort put into them, and they're not quite where I want them to be. Overall, the Inquisition makes for a lot of the best storytelling as well, because it's a little bit hard to talk about a big story of a whole bunch of Space Marines killing something, right? It's just a big battle story. It's not as interesting. Having that intrigue and that moral dilemma that an Inquisitor has makes for a lot better media. And honestly, the more people do it, I think it's better, because then it adds a little more humanity to the Warhammer horrible, horrible grimdarkness. And wow, we just finished the humans, all right? Come back for part 2.
Dude, that was only the humans? Oh my god, there's so many humans, and that's not even the any of the aliens and stuff.
When we talk
Holy
about Chaos and Xenos.
Chaos and
'cause We got
Xenos.
to talk about the 4 Chaos Gods and all
Ooh.
the Chaos Marine Legions and the Tau and the Necrons and the Orcs, and oh boy.
And
we got a lot. I'll see you in part 2.
Hell yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Definitely go check out Bricky as well if you enjoyed this. And if you enjoyed my reaction, go check out my Twitch account where I do this live and I stream games and other sorts of things. Subscribe, hit the like button, do all the things, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Nice. Sick. My YouTube. That was a really scuffy outro, but I'm not redoing it. Hell yeah, gamers. Wee-oo. Nice. Let's do Sif's battle music. Nice. Alright. Thrive in the scope. I do thrive in the scope. That was interesting. We're gonna watch part 2 later. I'm really sleepy, so I don't want to watch part 2 right now, but we will watch part 2.
Hey, all.
I'm gonna save it for later. There's my save button. We will watch it next time. I'm actually kind of into it. I'm kind of into it. I think Warhammer's interesting. I'm kind of digging it. I've always been somewhat intrigued. I just haven't actually taken that like dive into like actually learning about it. So I am intrigued. What the dog doing? Yeah. I like the aesthetic. I am very much more of, I say like more so. I think I will always lean more into high fantasy, like Lord of the Rings, more of your typical high fantasy kind of stuff. Even like your like darker fantasy, like Dark Souls, or like I guess even Game of Thrones. But I do think that this aspect of sci-fi is really cool. I think I like it more than like, so far it seems more interesting than say Star Wars fantasy, because there is that like gothic kind of dark element to it, I guess, if that makes sense. The cat girls are canon. That's really funny. I dig the aesthetic. I'm not saying I don't dislike the aesthetic. I actually like the aesthetic of this more than I expected. I expected it to just be like, I don't know how to describe it. I do dig it more than I thought, I guess I could say. More than I expected. 4-player horde shooter. Ooh. Like One Piece to get caught up in it. That's kind of what I thought too. I thought there was like, everyone was saying that there's a lot. And I don't doubt that there's a lot. Even like say Lord of the Rings, there's a ton beyond just Lord of the Rings. Like all of Middle-earth stuff. So like I don't doubt that there's a lot that I probably won't learn fully, but so far I like it. We will watch part 2, but we'll watch another time. I'm really tired today. I had a long day of classes and it's almost 10:30 p.m. So I think I'm just gonna relax. Make sure I catch up on like get started on an assignment I have to do this weekend, I think. And just take it easy. I don't want to burn myself out when I just got back. So yeah, but this react will be on YouTube, so definitely go check out the YouTube if you guys haven't. If you're on Twitch, go check out YouTube. Go subscribe there. If you guys are on YouTube, go follow the Twitch. Check out the Twitter. Join the Discord if you want. I will have a proper schedule next week. Hopefully that'll be the plan. I'm aiming to try to stream twice a week if I can. They might be shorter streams, depending on like schoolwork and energy levels, because I don't want to push myself right away. But I'm aiming to be live for like 2 days a week if I can. Titans SR 20 meters is insane. But yeah, we'll watch this one. We'll watch the next one maybe next time. Or soon, yeah. And we'll do some gaming next time. I think we didn't get around to gaming today, but we'll do gaming next time. I don't know what we'll do though. I'll figure it out. We will see. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in and joining me. I know I've been so inconsistent the past 2 months, so I appreciate you guys coming back, and hopefully we can get back into some consistency, regular schedules, that kind of stuff. You can usually enjoy the different games and books stuff without all your time. I like that, like, it's still somewhat accessible if you don't know everything. That's kind of nice. The servitor, I don't even know what that is. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for the subs, the gifties, the bits, for the raids. Thank you for the follows, all that stuff. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Let's raid out. Let's see if we can spread the love too. Who else is streaming? I'll be back next week. I don't know what day yet exactly, but I will post on Discord and in Twitter when I know. When I figure out my schedule next week. Hello? Twitch? YouTube audience, I will see you guys here, because I don't know how to rate it on YouTube still, and I don't... Yeah, I don't know how to do it, so I'm gonna say goodbye to YouTube people here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Go check out the Twitch. I'll see you. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye.